what it is, bro. What's going on? What's what's going on? Uh, I know it's been a minute, but you know me. I'll be doing what I do, and then I stop on by when it's time to stop on by. So now I'm stopping on by, and I'm just here for I don't know however long it takes for us to talk about what I want to talk about right now. Because it's crazy. I always said this. I said, every time I say I have, all these experiences and it seems like you kind of losing your mind. It seems like, like you don't know what you're seeing, but you do. Like, you know what you're seeing. Like, as you're seeing it, and for some reason, the mushrooms, the psychedelics, they show you, even though, like, even at the time when you don't want to believe it or you don't want to accept it, I'll say it like that. You don't want to accept what you are being shown. What's up with it, placebo ghost? You don't want to accept it. And I think that's what it is, because you're already fighting with your beliefs. You're fighting with the understanding that you already was given. This is one thing that we do. We fight with these things, and so when we see something, we really don't want to. We don't want to take it in. We don't want to take it in. But today coming back like I do, getting off work, I ran into this video right here. I ran into this video, and because I come back, I'll be tired from work. With everything that's going on with that. I've been having my wisdom tooth been killing me. It's taking too much to get it pulled out. You feel me? Hopefully, I get it done this week. But all in all, you feel me? I'm sitting here just doing what I usually do, just looking at videos, checking out videos. Just let me take these off some, or let me see, yeah, about right there, because I don't want to talk too loud because they got a baby next door now. So, but I'm rummaging through videos, right? And then I run across this video right here, this Jordan Maxwell video. And remember, a long time ago, for the ones that watched a lot of my experience that I had, this video kind of, it opened up my mind on some of the things that I was seeing within the experience. And I thought, and look, it's almost like I seen this video, but I never have. I never listened to Jordan Maxwell. You feel me? But in this video, Jordan Maxwell, he says exactly what I seen on my experience. And it's crazy because I said sometimes, I need to go back and I need to grab these experiences that I had and put them together. If I can put them together to where, they can be seen at one with what reality shows me later on, like showing me that, okay, it's showing me that it's true. I don't want to say it's true. It's showing me that it's something deep that you need to look into. So I'm gonna just go on and dive into this Jordan Maxwell video for a little bit and just show you what I'm talking about, and then after that, we can dive in or whatever. We can talk about whatever, but hopefully Wild Man Ninja joins up soon, because I heard Wild Man Ninja went and actually did the DMT IV thing, and and had the long experience, the hour or 2 hour experience. So hopefully he tap in later, hopefully, and be able to talk about that either today or whenever, one of these days. But let's go on and get into this so I can show you what I'm talking about. This is what I like. It's exact, and it's almost some of the things that I even said, bro. It's almost like some of the words I even said, I even put it the way that he put it almost. That's the trippy part, but let's go.
And believe me, it's going to take about 4 hours for me to lay out all of the proof of what I'm saying. I can prove every word I'm saying. But let me give you the bottom line, and then don't hang up on me. Just listen, because immediately most people go, oh, that's a bunch of bull. I don't want to hear this. Well, then you will miss something. The bottom line on Christianity, the teachings of Christ, or the teaching of the world, and the whole story about Jesus in the New Testament is actually very simple. It was so simple, no one saw it because it's right there in front of you. The bottom line story in the New Testament story of Jesus is this: a war between light and darkness.
Simple.
That's it.
And this is what I seen. I seen that the war was between light and darkness, not evil and good. Just light and darkness. That was it. And it was like, wait, hold on. So the whole time, all these belief systems that we put upon ourselves, we took it as being, okay, this evil and this bad thing. But no, it was a battle between light and darkness. And watch how he break it down. He gonna break it down almost exactly how I was saying it when I had the experience.
Night and day.
That's exactly
Night
right.
and day.
Day and night.
That's right. The war between light and darkness. There are 12 hours of light in which man is happy because he can rule the world and he can grow plants and he can be in charge of the earth and he can build buildings and he can do wonderful things because it's warm out and the weather is nice and it's very warm and he's in charge. He can see everything because his eyes are fixed to see things in the light. So he's learning great things, doing great things, having a ball, being human in the light.
In the daytime, everything was done in the day.
But when it gets dark, it gets cold and freezing cold at night. Boogeyman comes out.
The boogeyman comes out. Now, if you recall, when I had the experience, when I had this understanding right here, that's what I said. I said, now it was like almost like the boogeyman. Now that I don't have this messed up interpretation of God and the devil, or good and bad, good and evil, light and darkness, it's like almost like I destroyed the boogeyman. And the boogeyman was the thing that was making you scared of what is or what's happening in life. It had you scared of God and scared of the devil at the same time. And once I defeated that thing, no more boogeyman. It was almost like being young and finding out that the boogeyman isn't real. So therefore, like, it wasn't nothing to be scared of. The only, like, not when it comes to the unseen. The only thing was to be scared of was the people that were here. Like, it was like trippy,
these
bro.
demons and devils and all these evil things come out at night. The boogeyman's going to get you. We're scared of the dark as children. So there's always been a war. The ancient peoples, thousands and thousands of years before the Roman Empire ever existed. Thousands of years before even the Grecian Empire existed.
Yeah, before all of
The
it.
ancient peoples of the world realized there's a war going on in heaven between light and darkness.
And that's the trippy thing, seeing that heaven to us was up in the sky beyond the clouds. And hell was where? It was in the center of the earth where, the lava and all this comes from. It was here below us in the middle of the earth. It's crazy, bro.
So you have 12 hours of light.
How
Thank
we
God
didn't
we got
know
light,
this.
we got warmth, we got the sunlight, and everything is wonderful because we're in control. Humans are in control. But at night is when the predator animals come out. That's when the lions come out to eat.
And that's exactly what I said, bro, because that's what I seen. Like, when it got dark, the ancients were scared of the dark because animals, they'll come out and they'll like the one the people that live in, I don't know, the jungle or wherever it is they live, but they live, like that. And the guy was asking him about his parents and his grandparents, and then he was basically saying, well, our grandmother got snatched up by I don't know if it was a leopard or something like that, but she got dragged off by one of the wild animals and it ate her. So these are the things. Before we had weapons and before we had all the stuff, we were scared of these things. You didn't want to be out at night when the animals was out hunting. Like we seen, like, they got videos of chimpanzees eating other apes. You feel me? Sometimes chimpanzees eat meat at times. So I'm like going, we didn't want to be scared. We were scared of the dark. The darkness was like something we didn't want to see. The light, when the light came, oh yeah, we can see everything. We can be able to do everything we needed to do. You feel me? But you had to be in before night. You feel me?
That's when the animals come out, all the predator animals around the world, the dogs, the animals, and the animals on the Serengeti plains of Africa, the animals come out at night. and they're coming out to eat. So therefore, during the daytime, when it's nice and warm out in sunlight, you might want to start building a house and building a fire, because at 6:30 the sun's going down and the animals are coming out to eat. So if you want to protect your wife and your children, you better build something around you tonight, because the lions are coming out tonight.
Fast.
The animals are coming out.
Fast. So we had that to be scared of. But it's wild because after diving in so long, that's one thing that you start to do. You start to get past the beliefs of humanity. It's like, as humans, we were trained to believe certain things, and those certain things, it's almost, it mirrors itself in other ways. Like, you feel me? Like, that's where, like, the boogeyman, you feel me? Like, we created other things to, like, scare little kids, and reality is just constantly just mirroring itself. Like, almost like it's just like I said, like a mirror looking at a mirror that goes on forever. And, each one could be different, but it's still the same reflection of itself, just going on forever.
You better prepare yourself for the Prince of Darkness. And so therefore, there's a war on the earth between light and darkness, between wonderful light of life and the horrible darkness of the Prince of Darkness.
That's
and so there's a war going on between light and darkness. That's the basis for.
To me, that is crazy, because, like, me experiencing it on psychedelics is just totally different than just hearing it. Like, because you're like in these ancient places and you seeing all this stuff go on, and you seeing it, so you're experiencing it. And then when you come back and you talk about it, it sounds wild, because it's like we were trained to believe in certain things. We were trained to accept certain things. And once we did it, that became part of our life. Like, it's, when I say it became part of your life, it became part of you. Your belief system is you. You feel me? So when you hear something that's outside of what you believe, bro, it like almost becomes evil. What's up with it, Jay? It almost becomes evil. Like, that's the scary part about it, because that's why it's so hard. Like, for a lot of people that dive in on psychedelics, it gets hard for them. That's why it be so scary. Because you got all these different beliefs of demons. You got these beliefs of devils. You got the boogeyman, and you got all these different things that you accept and you believe. And it's like, this is you believing these things. You feel me? Like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but if you're trying to step outside of that, bro, sometimes you got to let everything go. That's the only way. That's the only way to get to the outside of everything, the outside of the walls that you created for yourself when even diving in with these things. It's like, it's the weirdest thing, but it's kind of dope, because as you're going, you see how you built your belief. You see the different things that you accepted, and it helped build the thing that you are now. And it's like, so just think about that. It's almost like your house, right? When you come into your house at night, what's the first thing you do before you go to sleep? You make sure all the windows is closed, locked. You make sure your doors is locked. So just think, when you have an idea of a belief that you have, you lock the doors when you get it. When you get it, you lock the doors, because you don't want anything to come inside you and disrupt that thing. So when the psychedelics is trying to show you the outer limits of yourself, your doors is locked. They're not open. You can't even get out of it. You can't even get out of yourself, because you locked yourself into this way of thinking that you accepted. And it's like, dang, bro, like it's the wildest thing, because this is what's crazy. When you lock yourself into these things, as you're diving in on psychedelics, you're going to see these things, right? And these things, when they come to you, they're going to come to you in the way that you want them to come to you. You feel me? Every time. Like, if you got a belief that you locked into, they'll let you stay locked in that belief. You feel me? Because think about it. Why would they let you out of your own system that you created? You feel me? Because every time they show you out something outside of your system, you fight it. We fight it. We argue with it. No, that can't be true. Oh, that shouldn't happen. This shouldn't happen. This is what we do. We'll fight it because we don't want to let go of that thing that we created. And that thing that you created, it don't matter where it came from, because that's another thing that we always say. Well, we know that there's nothing that you got that is actually yours. No, once you took it on, you made it yours. Once you took on an idea, you made it yours. That's how come a lot of us are good at the certain things that we do. When you take it on, it becomes you. You become it. You become one with it. You feel me? But in order to step outside of it, bro, a lot of it you gotta let go. Like when you coming in, like you gotta damn near come in as a baby that doesn't know anything, that's ready to accept anything that's thrown at it. Because if you don't, you're gonna always find yourself fighting it. You're gonna find yourself scared, always scared. Well, it showed me this and it showed me that, and I was spooked and I couldn't handle it. I seen these demons. First, get it out your mind what a demon is. You feel me? Demons is just bad ideas. They ain't shit. They are nothing. Never been anything. They've been the thing that you created that you got scared of and said, okay, this is a demon. Okay, this is a demon to me. And you accepted it. Now, what do those demons do? They show themselves. They reveal themselves. They start acting. You feel me? Because they know they can spook you. But it's only you. Like, we're scared. We let our beliefs put us in fear, and we walk around in fear of in life with our own beliefs that we have, our ideas, our own ideas that we took from somewhere else and we start to carry. It's like the trippiest thing. I hear you say, dive in on the weekends. How long do you let your body rest? How many grams you take? Oh, I've been like usually on the weekends I don't sometimes, like, you got to understand, I just started this. Like, once I started working and started doing this, I don't dive in as much as I used to. I used to go like, bro, sometimes I go like 3-4 times back to back, like in a week. I don't give it a rest unless I feel like, unless I got a lot of stuff to do and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and I just won't be diving in. But every time when I got time to myself, oh, I'm going, bro. I'm telling you, look, I pushed out all the things that I had to believe about psychedelics. Oh, you got to give your brain time to reset. You got to wait. You can't dive in back to back. It's not going to work. Man, I've been let go of all that. So I go when I want, whenever I feel like it. If I want to go every weekend, I'll go every weekend. If I want to go every day, I'll go every day. And I'll still have the same journeys every time. It's not going to be the same journey. It's always going to be, you feel me? It's always going to be a dope journey every time. So it's like I train myself not to hold on to all these ways that we all grab onto. But in the beginning, these are ways that you need. You have to have these ways because you told yourself you had to have them. You feel me? You made yourself have to believe these different things in order so you don't scare yourself out the way, or in order so you don't harm yourself in doing this thing that we do with the diving in on psychedelics. Because that, if you go back and you watch some of my videos, like it was times I smoked DMT every day for like weeks straight, sometime a whole month. When I did 4-ACO, I was doing 4-ACO like every day, every other day. You feel me? Like when I was diving in on mushrooms, I go every day. I go back to back to back to back to back. You feel me? And every experience was a dope experience because, like I said, I was clouded with all the stuff before, and I said, dang, once I got to where I'm at now, I'm going, dang, some of us do need that pillow comfort. You feel me? Like, it's like almost like putting a kid that ain't never played football on the football field, a kid that ain't never fought and, never been in a confrontation, and putting him on the football field and expecting him to play. You feel me? What do? He, as soon as he get hit, you feel me? He crunch up, he start crying. You feel me? And like that's us. Soon as something happens, we get scared. We start crying. I will be watching to do the same, but I'll be wanting to do the same. But it seems like I need more or take a longer break to see visuals. Oh, like that's another thing. See, like I don't know for some reason I always have visuals off psychedelics. I don't know what it is. It's probably because I started with DMT. What's up, Eric? It's probably I started with DMT first. That's probably the reason. I want to say that, but I don't know, bro. I've never like really like say out of 1,000 experiences, I probably only had 3 experiences to where I didn't have visuals. Like every experience, I get visuals. You feel me? But that's another thing. Sometimes when you feel like you're not having visuals and you know the shrooms is kicking in, you have to. I don't care if you got lay down. You have to lay down, put on some music, put on something soothing to listen to that can kind of because it'll bring the visuals on. Like a lot of times we'll be having visuals, but we'll be so caught up in the doing different stuff and and looking at everything and thinking and all the stuff that we don't know how to lay back and just you feel me and like let the experience happen. Putting on some music and putting on some headphones and letting it happen and it'll send you into it. You feel me? Like that's one thing that I learned how to do also is basically putting on some music. But it was like times like when I first started doing mushrooms, like I would kind of sit here on the live or somewhere I would do a live stream. And then once after a while, like I got into laying down. Like bro, when I say lay down, bro, I mean I'll be laying down for like 6, 7 hours straight straight straight. I'll put on something like even like because it's crazy. Let's see, different mushrooms have different effects, journeys, like tree. Yeah, in a sense, I would say that. I say that at times. I would say different mushrooms have different entities to me. Like, because every mushroom strand from different strands, I see different things. I see different entities. I see different, like the mushroom entity itself sometimes be different. Like, like when I was taking the lovely teachers, they had like these little snail looking like type sluggish like creatures. Or if I was taking the Mazotopics, the however you say it, those right there, they had like these octopus creatures. You feel me? And then when I took this Asian strand had like these weird green looking insectoid, like almost like you feel me, like robotic like creatures. Like each one had its own set of entities, but it was visuals from those things. It was visuals. And like whenever I see that mushroom entity for that strand of mushroom, yeah, that's when it'll like kind of open me up and it'll push me past that. You feel me? It'll push me past the self of the mushroom. I don't know. It's kind of weird because I remember when I first it's kind of I be laughing because it was funny because I'm like going I'm like when I first started diving in on mushrooms I think about my third experience. You feel me? I wasn't as scared as I was before, and like I'm telling the mushroom, like show me yourself, like like I don't want to see like all this bullshit that we get to to make it look all beautiful, and so in order so we don't be spooked, no, show me yourself, like I won't be scared, I promise. And then it was like this weird octopus creature just came out, and then it started like I could tell I was in somewhere in my brain, and it was like grabbing on parts of my brain and pulling itself through it, and it just had like one big eye, and and it was just looking around, like you could see the eyeball just kind of looking around, looking all over these places, and I'm like going, I'm so messed up, I'm like, are you the mushroom? Babe, I'm live right now, I'm gonna call you back.
So, what they got to do with me?
Nothing, I'm gonna call you back.
I got to tell you something.
I'm live. You can't tell me because they gonna hear you.
I'm live too. Don't you hear me?
Wait, hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. And she's just trying to. Okay, yeah. I don't know where I was. Let's see. I hope you get the chance to take. Oh yeah, the Pancons and report back one day. Yeah, that would be dope. The mushroom revealed itself. It was my girl. No, I'm just saying. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. When it came out and it was pulling itself like through my brain, bro. I know I was like inside of my brain, but it had like a one big eye, and the eye, like the eyeball, was just going looking all around. It was looking all around. This is when I said, I think, like, you know how they say how your pineal gland is calcified. Like, what made me believe that is because it went to something that seemed like, it was hard because it just started eating it, right? It started eating it, and like it felt like as if it was eating like a crustacean or something, like, I don't know, a crab or a mollusk or something, a clam or something. But it was loud, and it was loud to where like I could feel it right here though. I could, every crunch, I could feel it right here in my forehead, and it was like crunch, 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 crunch. And I'm like going, and like, I'm talking about for hella long. I'm like going, are you the mushroom? Are you the, Ozo always make jokes of me. He always go, are you the mushroom? Because I'm asking it, but it's just looking around, and it's like, it's not even, like, I don't even know, not even paying attention to me. But it started eating that thing, which seemed like it was my pineal gland. And like once that trip was over, like, I don't know, every experience, bro, I just got dummy visuals. I always got dummy visuals. Like when we had Kalindi here, and I was trying to ask Kalindi, I'm like, Kalindi, like, I don't understand because, I can't hear my thoughts no more. Cause like after that experience, I wasn't able to hear my thoughts anymore. Like even today, I can't hear my thoughts. If I take mushrooms, I can hear my thoughts. But all through the day, I got so used to not hearing my thoughts that I don't think like that no more. I just talk. I don't think of what I'm going to say before I say it because I can't hear it anyway. So like even when I'm doing stuff, like I'll talk out loud, or I'm like I'm going like, so as I'm talking and I'm saying this, I'm not thinking about it. I'm just saying it because the thoughts is just words. It's not even playing in my mind before it even comes out. It's just like boom, 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 boom. And then I asked Kalindi, and Kalindi was like, I have no idea. And then I understood though, once later on, as I kept going and diving in, I said, dang, they took my thoughts, because whenever you dive in, what's the first thing your thoughts do? They begin to rumble. They'll grab shit from your subconscious mind, and they'll come forward and start throwing themselves at you. Like, the time where it was going devil, demon, like your subconscious mind just start throwing all these different ideas that you already got. And when you start seeing stuff, it make the stuff bad, it make it evil, and then it gets you scared. So it's like, oh, okay. So now that it took my thoughts, no wonder, it's like, I think clearer. And I dream clearer. When I dive in, the message is clear. Everything is just a lot clearer because at times I just don't hear myself think. Sometimes when I dive in, I can hear my mind talk. But like, that's only sometimes. But like now, like that shit been gone for so long, I forgot it even happened. But I can't hear my thoughts. So I said, dang, when I take mushrooms and I meditate, it's easy. If I sit back and I just, go and do what I do in the house, and I sit back and I meditate, it's kind of easy because my mind is already silenced. You feel me? Which a lot of people try to do is silence their mind. It's like my mind is silent. It's nothing I have to do for my mind to be silent nowadays. All I got to do is just sit still. My mind is silent. It's like the weirdest thing. Let's see, when you can't hear your thought, Booker, your mind is calm. Nothing is destroying. It's disturbing. Yeah, yeah. Oh, all have different journeys and different effects. Yeah, I think that too. I think what it is everybody has their own journey, and that's the dope part about it, because you got to understand it's like it's the same as life. It's the journey of life. Everybody has their own journey that they created with life that they're trying to experience. So even when you dive in on the mushrooms, like things that probably would be scary to you or scary to me wouldn't be scary to you. You feel me? It'll be different adventures, because you already created many different things different than this person over here or that person. So it's like it's always going to be a different experience, which I think is a beautiful thing. Even if you see the same entities, like when I started seeing like Anubis and Thoth and like these different gods, I thought, like, to me, I feel like these different gods are a part of all of us. There's certain thoughts or certain ideas that exist within us that make them at the same time, that create them. And once I figure out what that thing is, I'm telling you, I'm gonna really be out of it. I'm gonna be really so dope with it. Once I figure out what that thing is, like the idea of thought, or which it seems like it might be thought. You feel me? Or the idea of Anubis, or you feel me, or Ganesh, the different ideas that create these different gods, because you got to understand, like, us as humans, as we went along, we want to say, like, I want to say that these things existed before us. That's what I want to say. But no, after diving in so much, I see a lot of these things came after us. It probably was like one or two, or one that existed before us, but the other ones, they came along afterwards. That's why, after a while we started worse, because we started making everything into different gods, with the stars, the sky, the sun, nighttime, daytime. We started making all these things into gods. And once we started to do that, and we passed it on to the next person, that entity was able to live in the next person, and then live in the next person. And you got to understand, the entities are no different than us. They're like us, like humans. As a human, you don't want to die. So the entity is the same thing, but the entities that were created in our minds, they can live longer because they get passed on from person to person to person. So that's how they stay strong. And that's why we create temples and different things of them, you feel me, in order so they live on. But they're really aspects of ourselves. They're aspects of our understanding, aspects of our belief. You feel me? That we created. And now we worship those different aspects, like love, hate, you feel me? Good, bad. We start worshiping those different things, but those things is actually just aspects of ourself. You feel me? But once it get big and it gets spread and we send it to this person, that person, and that person, now that thing becomes godlike. You feel me? And that's and this is the thing, right? This is the thing that it was showing me on my last experience. It was showing me that, like, in the God, and like even the meaning of what God really was, not what we think it is, because we have our own concept of what we think God is. But no, it's something higher than that. The thing that we created to be God, why you think it's many of them? It's not just one, it's many, it's a lot of them. And through different cultures, they all worship differently. They're all seen differently. You feel me? Like, you go over to China, they got Buddha. You go over here, they got Krishna. You go over here, they got Allah. You go over here, they got Jehovah. Each one is different. You feel me? And like, that's one of the things that the thing was showing me. Okay, to us, they're different, but in the mind, they're really the same entity, which is us. You feel me? And like, when you, like, if you ever had an experience, it's this, like, I call it the primordial ooze. You see the black goo. It's this stuff. It's like darkness, but it's like, put it like this, like darkness that you can stick your hand into and your hand will get stuck to it. You feel me? It's like liquid. It's real black, but it's liquid to where it can form into anything. And like, to me, this thing, I always thought it was like the mind. It was an aspect of the mind that we have that can take any shape, any form. It doesn't matter what it is. Whatever you believe, whatever you expect, your expectations, whatever your ideas, it can form itself into that to be whatever you need it to be. But at times, it take the form of different systems that we had before. It'll take that. Let's see, extraterrestrial on board. What's up, Wally? Ultimate of all things, sometimes beyond. Yeah, see, because what it did, Eric B, was when I seen, wait, watch, let me see. I think it's the dang, what is that thing called? King Tut sarcophagus. Okay, look, this right here, right? Okay, I seen this. Okay, I seen this right here, right? I seen this, but this blue, all the blue was black. So it was connected to this blackness back here. But the gold was here. The gold was there. All the gold was there. The snakes was coming out the forehead of this thing. I'm seeing this right here. This thing right here, bro. But it almost, it's gold, but it looked like a liquid gold, to where out when the snakes came out, the snakes transformed into Jesus out the forehead, like right the pineal gland. The snakes, they transformed into Jesus, into a symbolized Jesus. And then after that form, it transformed into like Buddha. Then it transformed into like Gandhi. It started to transform into all the ones that we look up to as being like, you know, the Jesus or Christ-like person. It started to take on all these forms. And I'm like going, I'm like going, wait, hold on. So I'm like, to myself, what I'm thinking is, okay, wait, all these forms are the same entity. They're no different. It's the same thing that we're forming and making into this thing. So it went on to like, okay, my next experience, I seen this again, and I'm seeing it, and I'm like going, now this time it was like a synagogue that popped out, like a church or something. And then that church, it got like around this big from the head. And then it stopped like right here, and the doors open. And when the doors open, another one came out that was bigger, and it got big over that one. And then once that one stopped growing, the doors opened and another one came out. And it kept doing that over and over and over again. And I'm going, wait, hold on. So, damn. So we creating these different houses to house this thing or whatever it is. What's up, Wally? You ever tripped on a Lego? Let's see, you ever tripped on a Lego in a dream? The Lego will call the other Legos piece and assembly a transformer bigger than you, and will fight you, then ask you, hey, are you real? Are you real? Hey, that's one of the thoughts that I was having on today, while I was driving. I was thinking about that. You know, the real and like the actual fake. You feel me? And it's like, you know, I don't want to call this real, but this is what's real right here. I said this is what's real. You feel me? Anything that can be created in here, I don't know. It could be anything. This up here can make anything. It's like almost like this thing is the creator of anything. Some things come out and they shape themselves in the world. Other things, they just stay in here. They don't have to come out. They don't need to be out there in the world. Like when you think about the entities, they don't need to be out in the world, because everything in the world is already existing right in here. It's already right here. So all those things that's existing in here, only some of them come out and they play in the program or whatever this thing is. But I'm like going, still, the understanding of real and fake, it's like, bro, that shit is it's an anomaly, because you want to go, okay, if you say this is not real, let's say this is not real. This is what I say to myself. If this world is not real, then what are we doing? Like, we might as well just stop everything And it's like, no, you don't want to stop, because the things that are real, like you have the power to make the things real that you want to make real. So you can say that is true and that is false. You can say the earth is flat. You can say the earth is round. I say it's both, because you got flat earthers that believe it's flat and they can prove it. And then you got round earthers that believe it's round and they can prove it. You got people that believe that this God is real and they can prove it. You got people that believe this God is real and they can prove it. So I'm going, whatever you can make real, whatever the hell you want to make real. That's the scary part. That's the scary part, is that we are the ones coming to conclusion of what is real or fake. Everything else is just being. A lion is just being a lion. And I don't even think a lion is a lion. I think that was just some bullshit we named it. Everything else is just being. Whatever we call it, it'll just be that. It don't try to look for itself and find out what itself is. No, that's only us. Only we doing that. We'll waste our whole life trying to figure out life. You feel me? Instead of just being it. Instead of just being life. And all this is life. And I think that's the confusing part, is when you see that all this is just life, and this is what life does. This is life doing life. You feel me? You can add whatever you want to life, and life is going to let you make that happen. Life is going to let you make that a belief. Life is going to make you make it whatever you want it to be. And for you, for some reason, life is going to do it. Like I seen a dude get on the bus today. A girl I seen get on the bus. I thought she was a girl, and then seen she was a dude, and I'm like going, you could be whatever you want on this planet Earth. That's the scary part. He said, I had a dream where I smoked a blunt with Mandela, and he told me that with Mandela, and he told me that they were going to split reality and blame him on the name, the Mandela effect. Oh, that's hilarious. He said, Eric B said, it's like, it's real, but the inside where the light is. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy to think about. It's crazy to think about, because, you can call it, like I said, you can call it fake. You can say reality is not real. You can say it's a matrix. You can call it whatever. Reality is going to be whatever you want. But in the midst of it being a matrix, do that mean you just stop doing what you're doing? Okay, I know it's a matrix. Now what? Okay, let's say it is. Now what? Now what you do? You try to break the matrix? So you're going to live your whole life trying to break the matrix. So, okay, it's almost the same thing. If you believe, okay, I believe God built this thing and made this thing, you're going to live your whole life following by what you think God wants you to do. You feel me? Each belief system that is out there, you're going to live your life doing that thing. And that's what everybody is doing. Everybody is grabbing their own piece of the puzzle and going, this is what it is. And they living for that. You feel me? So it's almost like as if life is looking at itself in every which way, like every which way possible. And it's living in every which way possible, in every which way. But us being a single person entity, we go, no, it's supposed to be like this. It's the same thing as the ants doing. The ants said, no, we supposed to just be a queen and follow the queen. You feel me? It's the same thing that the damn lion, it's no different. We want to look at it like it's different, but it's not. Because remember, they said, oh, well, lions only hunt like this, and they hunt in packs, and then the lions start to switch up. You feel me? And they started to have a lot of males in the group. You feel me? Or you seen certain species of animals that wouldn't, like cheetahs. Like cheetahs, you started seeing cheetahs hunting packs, and you going, wait, hold on, cheetahs not supposed to hunt in packs. Well, why is those fucking cheetahs right there in the pack hunting? It's because everything that's living this thing get to choose, and it's changing. It's constantly changing itself to be whatever for whatever. It doesn't matter whether you animal, it don't matter whether you human, it don't matter whether you insect. this shit will change up and do whatever and be whatever you need it to be. Like, that's the weird part about it, bro. It's like, but at the same time, it's dope because that's what it's doing. It's experiencing itself, and it's gonna have every experience known to man. Like, what's crazy is every time a new person, a new insect, a new animal, a new anything come into it, it gets to look at it differently. It seemed like it's new. It seemed like we come in, it looked like it's new. It seemed like it's new. Like you be arguing with your kids about, like, picking up their clothes or doing something. It's like, hey, I did this before. Okay, let me tell you, I'm 50. You're only 12. I've been here longer than you. I'm only telling you these things in order to try to. But they like, nah, you just telling me that because you trying to hold me back. And you going, damn, is this something I don't know? Is this something that I'm missing to where, okay, you can't even tell your kid? You feel me? Because your kid is like going, I know, like, sometimes kids act like they know more than you. I'm just saying. So it's like anything that come into this life, it comes in and it's able to make up its own mind on what it want life to be and what it want to do. Like, that's the dope. But to me, that's dope at the same time. And then we are so natural with stopping everything from being. We go, you can't be that. Oh, you can't do that. Hey, you got to stop that. You feel me? A man can't be a woman. And it's like, we know that, but it's happening. Like, we're seeing it and we still going, you can't do that. And it's like, no, it's being done. So anything that you say can't be done while it's being done can be done because it's being done. It's happening. He said, let's see, just joining 43 minutes in from a shiny and a bright evening and springtime Australia. Yeah, it was nice out here too. Big storm coming, man. Man, be careful out there in Australia, Andy. Let's see, does anyone see how arrogant butterflies are? I hung out with three ants that showed me how butterflies are gangsters in the disguise. A gangster butterfly effect. Exactly, Wally. Butterflies is gangster as hell. You feel me? They can take on any shape. They can make themselves look like big. They can make themselves look like whatever. A butterfly can take on. It'll make itself look like another animal, just like a moth. Like, I don't know, bro, but all in all, I think like. I done got so far past trying to understand what the ancients believed. You feel me? Because I think a lot of the traditions that we had over time were corrupt. We don't want to say that. That's something because we want to follow tradition. We want to follow and keep these certain traditions. But it's like now the world is different. Things is different. We done came so far. Like, some of the things, they just don't work with today. They just don't. You feel me? But we try to keep them written in today in order to keep the laws and keep everything the same and ran the same way that they did back then. And it's like, bro, I don't think it's healthy for us. I think everything needs to evolve. That's why every time, you feel me, a certain power was ruling, after a while it got destroyed, like Rome. You feel me? Rome, one of the biggest powers, boom, destroyed. Jerusalem, one of the biggest powers, boom, destroyed. You feel me? A lot of the things, Cleopatra and them, destroyed. You feel me? Yeah. And it went on and on. Like, they tried to keep it a certain way, and it lasted for a while. Probably could have lasted 200 years or whatever, but after a while, boom, it got destroyed because every time there's a new system that comes into play. The system is always changing. The system can't stay the same because as we're evolving, the system is evolving. As we're changing, everything else on the planet is changing. The planet is evolving. Like, they go, oh, well, you feel me, the ice is melting in the Antarctica, and it's you feel me, and it's global warming, and the planet is changing. The planet is not supposed to stay the same. Like, why are we making all these things a problem? Like, then we go over there to the Serengeti. I mean, where is that? Where they got the sand dunes at and shit in Israel or wherever, and we finding fucking fish fossils and stuff. Like, duh, it was the sand. It was water over that before. You feel me? Everything is gonna switch up, bro. And like we ain't gonna want that shit to happen, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. That's just the way it works. He say, a memory is what the body in the storyline can't see. It's out of the body's sight. We about to get a bar of Wally right now, you guys. I'm gonna call Wally. Wait, hold on. Let me get. Where's my? Dang. What the heck? Oh, okay, I got it right here, Wally. This is yeah. Once I call you on this, it'll make it a lot easier to hear you. Let me get my boom. This thing right here. Let's see if we can make this happen. So hold on, Wally. Give me 1 second. I'm about to call you. Line in, headphones, bam. Wait, line out. No, I'm going line in. Bam. Okay, here we go. We're going to plug in. Booyah. Let's see if this works. This better work. Oh, are you connecting a pair of headphones? So you can, okay, update the selection. Okay, let's try. Shall I try headphones or other device? I'm about to call you right now, Wally. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Wally? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we in there.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You still hear me? Can you there? Man, what happened? Did you just cut out? Wait, this should be line. Which line is this? Whose line is it anyway? Oh man, come on, bro. Cause I can hear you clearly.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Wally?
I can't hear you, man.
Oh wait, hold on. Hold on, let me just give me 1 second. Try this again. Okay, how do you switch it then? Bro, I can hear you good. Just start talking.
Dude, are you real?
Yeah, I'm real. Just start talking. We can.
Damn, man, what the fuck is going on, bro?
I'm saying I can. We can hear you though. That was good enough.
All right, man. Yeah. Yeah. And this thing is getting very crazy here, man. I don't know what to do here, man. Sometimes, bro. Can you hear me, man?
Yeah, no, I'm saying on the live we hear you good. We hear you good.
So you finally upgraded?
Oh yeah, man, I've been upgraded. Come on now.
You know, I had a dream about the movie The Terminator, right? And
Yeah.
then in the dream, it showed me that Skynet is what's going on right now here.
Yeah, Skynet. Yeah, Skynet. I know what you're talking about.
That was going on in here, man. I'm telling you, man. And I was able to see that, and I'm going like, then you know when you're into this, you know when every time I go to sleep, like in less than 5 minutes, every freaking time. And I don't know what to do when I come back here, man, because there you can do whatever you want. Here you cannot.
I think you only can do so much here, Wally.
Oh man, no, here is a mechanical world. And then where you are for real is in the kinetic world. And the kinetic world is what makes everything move in here. Like the wind, you know, when you feel the wind in your face, that's kinetic energy. And then the body is in there too. So the body, in order for the body to move, kinetic energy has to enhance the mechanics of the body so the body can do whatever here. Then that kinetic energy comes from potential energy. So Potential and kinetic is like home. And then here, this is like an amusement park here, where you have fun, when you have toys and stuff like that. And then the body is like an outfit. When you put a glove on, right?
Yeah.
The body, that's the body, right? And then like the hand
Wally.
is like the
Wally
soul.
can't hear me.
And then like the arm is like the spirit, and then the body itself is God. And I'm going like, God, my God.
No. Hey, that's exactly, Wally. That's one of the things that I was seeing. But the
body is God, but by itself, not relying on any memory that you were here.
yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing that wants to control and have control.
Grammar. Grammar is what creates language here. And then that's when you see yourself for real, and you go, whoa, man. So I'm not the body. I'm not saying, you're nowhere. You're a story everywhere.
Yeah.
That's hard information, man, because you know what makes it difficult? The others. The others mess everything up in here. Hello?
Man, I'm here, Wally. I'm here. I just got to have you on the other thing so they can hear you.
Well, let me know.
No, I can't. We listening. It just won't let me connect the right way.
Forget it, man. So are you telling me that you're the only one that can hear me?
No, we hear. No, I got you. I'm gonna just hold it up to the speaker. I'm gonna just hold it up. Yeah, okay, but Wally, what you was talking about before about the God thing.
Yeah, the body is God here. The body doesn't know that. Something else knows that. That's reality. You see?
Yeah.
That is reality. Reality is inside the body here. Do you understand? Anything outside the body is the illusion. It's very simple.
See, that's something that I was like kind of seeing, but then it was like the God part of the body was trying to control the illusion.
And then the body is very sophisticated. It replicates itself. So the body is original.
Over and over.
The second you make a kid, then that's a replica of the body now.
Yeah.
Here. It doesn't matter if it's a girl or a boy. So those are systems, those are programs, and they run like that. They run by gender.
Cozy 47, Wally said, everything here is minimal. We can use the resources of the earth for basic survival, but think about the astral realm, endless possibilities.
Well, everything here comes from the astral realm. The astral realm is the astral realm is the map, and then this is the territory here.
So,
you see?
Yeah.
The astral realm is a map. This here is the territory where the props are, where the movie set is. This is like a movie set. Watch carefully. It's like a movie. Everything you see on TV is everything you're doing here.
You can't. Wally, hold on. You going a little bit too far. You can't tell the movie that it's a movie.
No. The one that happened, you're dead here.
But you can't. Look, you can't tell.
And then you're dead. The body becomes alive here, but you die.
Yeah.
And then you have to deal with that. Then you have to deal. Then you know you're dead, but you can't get out of your body. But you can't tell the body because the body is something else. So
yeah.
When you're dead, then when you realize you're dead, you see that you can do anything you want, but you have to be dead. You can't be alive. Alive is where the body is.
Wait, what you? Yeah, he said, wait, what do you think about the pyramids of Egypt? What you mean? The pyramids of Egypt is a stairway to somewhere they was building.
The pyramids of Egypt is a necropolis. It's a cemetery. Wow. And then right there's a stargate. One of the stargates in the planet is there, but it's not.
The pyramids of Egypt lining up with the stars.
It's not physically there. There's nothing here physical. You know,
The
it's an
pyramids of
illusion.
Egypt
It's an
lining up with
illusion
the
of
stars.
physicality. This is an illusion of physicality here.
Hold on,
There's
Blake.
nothing physical here. Oh, solid. Solid is a story. Then what you're doing in here, you don't know what you're doing. The second you know what you're doing, you're dreaming again. That's how easy it is. The second you know what you're doing here, you're crazy.
You didn't know that?
The second you know, if you're driving a bus and you're driving passengers and you're saying, wow, I have a good life. I'm a bus driver. You're freaking crazy, man. You know, come on, man. Seriously? Look what they're doing with the Mandela effect. They're messing everything up in here with the Mandela effect. They got like, and now AI is so dangerous that you cannot even trust what you see on television or in the news or anything. You can't believe it.
Stairs of the pyramids.
The AI can enhance anybody that doesn't want to talk and could make him talk.
Yeah.
The AI will make
Yeah.
you talk even if you don't want to talk.
Let's see. You ever notice how when we recall a memory, it is shockingly similar to the feeling of remembering a dream. Thanks for dreaming with us. Yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly it. That's exactly because this is a dream in here.
Oh,
If you think
Ethan.
you're here, you're dreaming. There's dreaming activity happening. If you think you're here, you're not dreaming, but there is dreaming activity. If you believe you're dreaming, then you go into another loop. You see, what you're doing here is looping. Everybody.
That's
is
weird.
Looping.
That's weird, Ethan. Because him saying that, Wally, when you say with certain things that be said, it like kind of make you tingle.
Yeah, that's it right there. The tingle. The tingle is the thing here. The tingle is electromagnetic activity. Once that tingle hits the body, you're going for a jingle forever here. You're gonna be jingling all the way. You're gonna be Christmas.
Ethan came in and got started to jingle. I'm like going.
Yeah, when you go from tingle to jingle, then you all wiggle.
Oh yeah, like Theo say, huh? The wiggle.
The wiggle. Then you start wiggling in here.
Wait, let me see
The
if
wiggle
anybody
effect.
is in Discord. How come you ain't got your Discord hooked up, Wally?
Man, I tried, man, because what happened with the Discord is that the Discord does something to my phone here, man. It makes my phone like retarded.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, man, and I don't know. They keep sending me emails about it all the time. I go like, man, this Discord thing is something else. It's pure death, you know. And he says that's your problem for real in the storyline. And I go like, what do you mean that's my problem for real? That you can get into Discord because you can't talk to the other units that are at this level. And I'm going like, God,
Ain't nobody
man.
know Discord. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
You know what Discord means? Discord means arguing. That's what Discord means. Everybody is disagreeing with each other politely.
It's Discord.
Yeah, you disagree with the others politely, you know? And then there's something that watching everybody. You realize that wherever you go, you're being watched, but not by you?
Yeah, then by who then?
Reality.
Tahuti.
Reality is watching you. Was watching everything you do here. That's it. And it's your reality. With that you could play. The body can play with that. It's the body's reality. You is the body here. And then you don't know anything about it. Do you know how your organs work and all that stuff? No, I do here. Something here knows that. Electromagnetically. You know, once that electromagnetism gets in there, this perception here changes. All of a sudden you're God and you go like, wow, how did I forget this? Oh,
Can you hear me, Wally?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You,
Oh, we on. I got it now. I know how to
finally got it.
Yeah.
Is everybody prepared? Is everybody ready to die right now?
No.
No? So then you're an illusion. Okay, so
Ready
you're
to live in the illusion. What you mean?
So no, the question is everybody ready to die now? If you're not ready to die, then You are an illusion here. That's your identity. That's your identity. That's an identity. That's not even you. It's an identity that represents you, what the body does in here.
Yeah. But
Because
the you is not even you. So the you
No,
that
the
you
you,
thinking
no,
is you
the,
that don't want to die is not you anyway.
no, the you is a pronoun that belongs to grammar, and then it operates via syntax, and then that creates language here. Language in any form. Top of the
Yeah.
hierarchy, the top of the hierarchy of language is symbols. With the symbols, you see the symbols every time we go on psychedelic trips. It's nothing but symbols.
Yeah, a lot of symbols.
A lot, exactly, and then you don't even talk the way you talk here. You go telepathic, so that's thinking happening. You see?
You go full telepathic. Okay.
You go
okay.
full telepathic, man.
Okay.
And then you know when that telepathy hits, that it hits your third eye inside the unit, you feel that third eye, you feel that pineal gland inside the unit, man.
It says disagreement between people. Exactly. That's what Wally just said. He said he googled. He said it means disagreement between people.
Yeah, that's what discord means. A
What?
disconnection.
He said that a long time ago.
Yeah, it's a disconnection. The units are disconnected with each other. You got units in here that do psychedelics. Then they're in another world. And then you got units that drink alcohol and do weed and stuff. That's in another world. Even though weed is pretty good, but we can't fuck with psychedelics. I'm sorry. There is no way that I would choose weed over psychedelics. No way.
Do you think it's some people out there, though, that can actually get visuals off of marijuana?
I do. What marijuana does here, the reason I smoke weed, you know why I smoke weed in the story?
Why?
Because I'm scared.
What you mean?
I'm scared because if I don't smoke weed, the energy here, the electromagnetic energy, goes sober. Man, that's the word, because then when I smoke weed, I'm sacrificing the dream and nightmare system. I can't get access to it the way I could get access if I haven't smoked weed for days. You see?
Have you ever had, like, because right now it's like my dreams are like becoming like future reality.
Yeah, that's what it is. The dreams are maps of things that the body is going to be doing here later. This is the body. The body is the territory here. The body is a territorial thing. It's like a glove you put on to deal with things in here. Like I said, the glove is the body. Then the hand is like the soul, and then the spirit is like the spirit is the arm, and then the body is God, and then the body then one knows all this information is reality itself. It's the real thing.
Yeah, because you know what I noticed also, like say, because tonight I was gonna have a drink and then come and do a live and have a drink while I was doing live because it's my weekend. But I noticed that when I drink and I dream at night, I lucidly dream after having a sip of alcohol.
Every time you become lucid in a dream, it's because you're in trouble in that dream. Something about to happen to you in that dream. So you try to get the hell out of there. That's why you wake up here.
No.
Well,
probably I haven't had it. I haven't had any dreams like I remember before.
How do you become lucid in a dream then? How do you become lucid? You have to be triggered. The subtle body there has to be triggered for lucidity to happen in a dream.
No, it's like I know that I'm dreaming and I understand that I'm in the dream.
How do you know that? How do you know you're dreaming?
Because
you're dreaming, man.
Yeah. Because
you're dreaming, man.
But it only
if
happens.
If you know you're dreaming, then you're dreaming that you know you're dreaming, Booker. It's never ending. It's never going to end. You're going to continue dreaming, and you're going to go from one dream to another dream to another dream to another dream to another dream. And then you come back here. When you come back here is when the body got to eat something or go to the bathroom. You see what I mean?
You dreaming that you know you dreaming.
You're dreaming that you know you're dreaming. Come on. talk, talk about sabotage.
Oh my God, man.
How could you live with yourself in any form? How
That's
could you live
deep.
with yourself in any form, man?
That is deep.
You can't even be a subatomic particle because that will be a dream.
Yeah,
If
every
you're an
time,
atomic,
Kobe.
if you're a subatomic particle, you're dreaming. You're a subatomic particle. Then from that you go to an atom. Then from that you go to a molecule. Then you go to a cell. Then you go to a body. Then you're here,
Yeah, then you
right?
hear. But okay,
Then you,
this is the crazy thing though, Wally, right? Being that I dream every time I sleep, it's like my mind is always going. So it's like when I'm awake, I'm dreaming. When I'm asleep, I'm dreaming. So it's like my mind, it seems like my body barely
yeah,
even
yeah,
gets
yeah.
any
You
rest.
know what? You know what?
There are tools to
You
practice
know in reality,
persist in the dream.
you know in reality, Booker, you're not
Synchronicity.
here and me. We're not here. In reality, you and I are not here in this world. You know, right now.
Yeah. Look,
You see?
okay, this is a good one. Well, let me read these two right here. The first one, he said, there are tools to practice to become lucid in a dream. An easy one is to set an alarm on your phone, and when it goes off, ask yourself, am I dreaming right now? And then, I don't know who this is, Decarbs. Yeah, he said every civilization that has
Uh,
taken psychedelics has fallen. Their aspects there's aspects they are blind to. I'm starting to realize they need us to tell the what's it like to live in this realm from our view.
oh man, that's deep, man. Whoever the hell said
That's
that, oh
decarbs,
boy.
man. That's
Oh
decarbs.
man, that's very profound, man. He's right on it. He's saying exactly what I'm experiencing here right now.
Yeah, but don't you think it because it's both ways? I think each
Yeah,
need each
yeah,
other.
yeah, yeah. You know, when you accept within yourself, when you're honest with yourself, when you accept how invisible you are here, how non-existent you are,
Oh yeah,
how
it's
you
bad.
are nowhere to be found here. But for some reason, somebody started that story, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, I believe this guy for
Oh,
a
forgive
second
me, it's
to
deep.
feel kind of
It's
good,
deep.
right?
Yeah.
So you gotta believe other people because they believe they're alive. Then you see that, and then you go, my goodness,
Don't but don't
wow.
don't- but don't you think that's like the beautiful part of it is that you
I
start to
mean,
see it from
it's ridiculous.
everybody's perspective?
Yeah, like when I see homeless people here, I don't see homeless people, man. I see like superheroes of
Oh,
the same energy. So of the same energy that I got inside this body, it's in that body pretending to be homeless, and I'm going like, God
yeah.
damn,
That's
how
what
do I? You know, you gotta admire that. So all of a sudden, you see homelessness as some sort of an
deja
asset
vu.
here. You see?
Yeah, that's what I be feeling like. I feel like I ain't gonna lie, all the homeless people to me, Wally, be Jesus.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And then you're like a human being. And then you're like a human seeing that. And then you go, man, how do I know this? And then that's how you remember you.
Hey,
You know?
all of them be Jesus like period.
Yeah,
It don't matter which one. It's like, yeah, there go Jesus. There go Jesus sleeping on the sidewalk again.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's good. There, that way, that point, that vantage, that's the vantage point, man. That's the monad frequency right there.
People giving him change. He don't
Get
got to
into
do
the
nothing.
monad. You know what? You know what's funny? I don't contribute with the realities here, though. I notice how the body doesn't even give him a penny. The body just walks by and it says that I give you that one, bro. Okay. So I'm nothing, you're something there. You
Man,
gotta challenge it. You gotta challenge. You're challenging. Your program is challenging. You ain't got no challenges here. That's the problem with me here. I got no problems. That's the biggest problem there is.
the biggest problem
Do you
is
know? Do
having no
you know?
problems
Do
being
you know
free.
what is exactly? I have everything. I don't need. There's nothing that is needed here to get to this information. That you have everything. How do you come back here to this world, man? I mean, you gotta be on the
You
sky 24/7 here, bro. Otherwise, you freaking look crazy out there.
so So do you actually just let the body just do what the body does, or?
Yeah, something watches the body here do things, and then that's reality, and then something knows that, and then that's reality again. You see,
Yeah.
there is nothing but reality and something that is not reality here. There's only two things happening here. Something is either real or not, and then something watches those two stories unfolding here, and that's what we are here.
Yeah.
We are simultaneously existing in here in many forms, but the human being doesn't know that.
No, the human doesn't know it. It's just
He doesn't know it.
It's steady trying to be human,
The
and
human being,
that part
the
of
human,
it,
the,
that
hum-
aspect
the,
of
hu-
it.
the human being is a software program inside the body. It's a software. It's freaking. Can you see a human being? Can you show me one? If you try, you're gonna show me a body, man. Stop.
The,
You see?
do you think? Do you think that's another illusion in itself? Another
Yeah,
act? What's up, Zafar?
yeah. Everything is
What's up, Shale?
everything is an illusion here, Booker. Everything is a lie.
Yeah.
You're the only truth. You're the only truth. And then in that lie, you can even find yourself. Yeah.
That's a good
See what I
one.
mean?
That's a good one
You
right
can't
there,
even-
Wally.
You can't even
That's a
find
good
yourself in your own lie. That's
Yeah.
the reality. And that's the reality. You see, the truth is a bunch of lies running amok in here. Never ending lie.
Nobody
Never
wants to
ending lie.
believe the truth is the lie,
Well, that's another fucking truth, which is a lie.
which is a lie. Even fake Nikes are still real.
Yeah, you got that right.
Still
The
real
Nikes,
trainer.
the Nikes are real, but only to the body. You see.
The Nikes is real until somebody point them out and go, "Them is
Exactly.
fake."
Then the
It's like,
the Nikes will not exist unless somebody saw them as Nikes. You see.
Yeah.
So that whoever saw them as Nikes couldn't figure out how to put it better. So then language comes in and finishes the touches in here, and then all of a sudden you think you're real. Imagine if you didn't speak. How would the world be here? Imagine if nobody spoke a word. What do you think will happen here, Booker?
Nothing.
Exactly. That's it. And that is everything.
Nothing will be happening.
And that will be everything, you see? Imagine. Can you imagine that? Imagine if nobody spoke a word. How would you know you're laughing if you didn't speak a word?
You just be,
How do you know you're laughing when you can't speak a word? Nobody can speak a word. How do you know you're laughing?
it wouldn't be words. Wouldn't it just be like, it'll be feelings? You feel me?
Exactly. So now you're a feeling. You see, now you're a feeling. Now you're a feeling. Can you explain yourself? You're a feeling now. Can you explain yourself?
Nah, you can't. You just
No,
a being.
but how can you express a feeling? With words, you see?
Or sounds.
That's what language comes in. Then language comes in, and then you say, God damn it, if it's not for language, I don't know what feeling is. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what's going on here or not. If it wasn't for language.
Like, think about what species don't have its own type of language.
I would say all the units. I say that the animal units see this place as it is. We done. The bodies have to connect to the animal kingdom and to the kingdom of flora in order to connect with the planet. That's how you connect. You connect with it.
Who is. Yeah, UL said the languages doesn't need human words.
Exactly.
What you mean?
The words are not humans. Language is a coding system. It's symbols, numbers, and letters, creating possibilities for communication to happen here. That's all. Connectivity. You see, when you talk to somebody else, That's a connection of two stories. So two stories become one story. You see.
And then the stories come
You,
together, and then they make.
exactly. You go from your story to the story and you and your wife, to the
So
story and you and your wife, with 2 or 3
but
kids, and blah 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 blah.
but like when you think about it, right? Even like when you look at animals, like a lion, that might have kids. Like the way the lion walks away, or the way that the lion makes a different noise, the babies can understand it. It'll know if
Yeah,
it's going to hunt, if
yeah,
it's
yeah,
leaving to
yeah.
go do something, that it should
They
stay there.
communicate. They
So
communicate via instincts. The animals
yeah,
communicate instinctively, and then we communicate psychologically. We don't communicate instinctively
hey,
unless we're pushed against the wall. Then
even even trees, Wally, trees communicate.
Yeah, yeah. The body here connects to everything. The body, because the body and the environment is the same thing. It's just one thing. And then there's something else that watches that. Whatever is watching is not that thing. So
Nah,
it's not a thing. So it can be a thing. You see, whatever is watching here cannot be anything.
see, but that's the thing. That's the thing, Wally, that scares me. Is the thing that's watching, right? As the body is doing what it's doing, because the body is only taking from what's here and making it into something. So it's taking the
Yeah.
ideas, it's taking those different things, and it's making life into this thing. And this other thing is sitting back watching, but at times the thing that's watching forgets that it's just watching, and it tries to take control and be the person, or it thinks
Yeah.
it's the person.
And then the person is the opinions of others. The
Yeah.
person is the opinions of other units on what a person is, which is a
Yes.
word,
Yes.
which is a word, and it has a definition. And then by that definition, you see the word you has all that inside its program. So the word you is what you think you're doing here.
Which is
It's a
weird, bro. That is
it's a
weird.
program.
Wally, that is weird.
That is a program.
That is weird to think about.
It's conditioning. What the body does here is conditioning. So when it begins to uncondition itself from what happens is that it becomes unconditional. Everything that's conditioned becomes unconditional then.
Trying to catch all these these messages. UL said humans like symbols because it helps them make a cover story that is easier to decipher than the actual reality. Don't look at the equation, just the perceived answer is how the humans see the world. Yeah, yeah, that right there.
Yeah.
It's like we don't even like it's not even the actuality, because even when the actuality happens, depending on your ideas and beliefs, it could be different than what's even happening. You can perceive it to be totally different.
Whatever the actuality is, that whatever the hell you think you're looking at right now,
Oh,
it's
good
not
looking
real.
out, snail horseplay.
That's the actuality.
The 20th super on the live. Oh, that's dope. You is universal. Look within, inward. What about that?
Inward, it's another story. You're going to an in-world story. You go into a story of the world that is inside another world, the body. So now you're going inside the body.
Hey, hey, you can't get one past Wally, okay? Like it's like look inward. It's like, okay, that's the story of the person that's
Exactly,
looking inward.
but that's what it is. What is it? What is it? And that's reality.
That's exactly what it is. It's the story of the person looking inward. Now that story of that person looking inward might be different than the story of that person inward, but it's still the story of the person looking inward.
And that's reality.
Which is
And,
crazy.
and that's reality. Anything besides
It's not
that
complex.
is not real.
Yeah.
So you see, reality is what looks at that. Anything that is not looking is not the real thing. Then it's a replica. The originality is the reality. The replica is what we think we're doing here.
It's
Not at the levels that we are, at a collective level. That collective level is a program here.
wow.
Then the individual level is you here. You see,
Yeah.
you are an individual system here that responds to a collective via
Monica.
symbiosis.
Nuh-uh.
By via symbiosis. You see? You're a
Yeah.
symbiotic cybernetic form here.
Hey, you know what it makes me think of, Wally? It makes me think of like when you put two mirrors facing each other and the illusion just goes on. It just replicates itself forever.
Yeah, that's a good one. The ripple effect.
Yeah, the ripple effect. And then
Yeah, that's
and I seen, oh my God, bro, I seen that so many times on the experiences, and you just, it seems so far out, you just don't want to really accept that that's what it is. She said, do you know Monica? Who is Monica? Do you know Monica, Wally?
I know a lot of Moniques.
He said, I know a lot of Moniques.
In the storyline, this unit has had a lot of Monique communications. Yeah.
So you ain't even have to dive in no more, huh, Wally? You just stopped?
No, no, no. I drank 2 bottles of Delsum like 3 weeks ago, man. And that, woo, man, I got the frack out of here, man. I missed that, man. I missed it. I haven't done it in years.
Yeah.
I haven't done it like that high in years. I literally overdosed myself, so I prepared myself here with everything, the cold water, all that, in case the body goes into cardiac arrest.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I ended up having some amazing freaking hallucinations, man. Oh my goodness, that was unbelievable shit, man.
Man, all you gotta do is come in. Y'all say I checked to see if anybody was in Discord. Was nobody in Discord? I know if you do come in Discord. Oh, okay. Dave. Dave. Hey, talk to see if Wally can hear you.
Who's talking?
Uh, I just wouldn't open up Discord, but no, bro. Whenever,
I can't hear nothing, bro.
oh,
I
because
can't.
he ain't talking yet.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Can you
Oh,
can you hear?
oh, that's why I heard him. All right.
You're right, Drew. You're right, Willie. You both did. You good?
I can barely hear him. He
Okay,
sounds like he's in another world.
hold on. Let me see. I don't know how to turn it up. But he can't. But you
Can you
can't
hear
hear him
me?
though.
No, I can't. I mean, I can hear him mumble. I hear a mumble like somebody's talking.
Okay, wait. Let me see. Ah, I know it gotta be a way that I just did it. See, voice
Yeah,
isolation.
you gotta go. You gotta get the most sophisticated Booker unit there. Get the most sophisticated Booker unit
Hey, okay, talk now. See if he can hear.
right there.
Can you hear me, Wally? Nope, he can't hear.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me, Wally? Can you hear me now, Wally?
Yeah,
Okay, dang, I don't see. This gonna be a whole nother fight. I probably have to. Let me see. Can I
you're gonna have
change
to
this?
translate, bro.
I can hear you, Dave, but Wally just can't hear you yet.
Oh, let's see.
I'll put. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how I'll be able to do that. Yeah, I have no idea. And I'm not going to spend the whole hour trying to.
It's fine. It's fine. I was just in Discord listening.
So you can't hear him at all, huh, Wally?
I can't hear nothing, bro.
Oh, okay, yeah. Dang. See output. Maybe if I go to, let me see, show more places. No, that's not gonna be it. Oh, okay. Now talk, Dave.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hello?
You hear him?
Can you hear me?
a little louder, bro.
Okay, let me turn him up. Let me turn him up. All right, now talk, Dave.
Yeah, can you hear me now? Hello?
A little louder.
Man, I can't turn it up that loud, Wally. Dang.
That's the reality, man.
Okay, I'm gonna
Don't
turn
be.
it all the way
That's
up.
the reality, man.
That's
Don't
as
be
loud
fake.
as I can take. Turn it right
Don't
there.
don't be don't be fake real.
All
That's
right.
the new thing. The fake real. That's the new thing. Are you fake real?
Can you hear him, Dave?
Yeah, yeah, I can
Are
hear
you
him
guys
clear.
fake real?
Yeah, I know I'm fake real.
So you fake
Yeah.
real, you real.
I'm both.
So you're really fake, but you're
Exactly.
real. But you're really,
And there go the
you know.
Discord, y'all, if you're trying to join.
Yeah.
But
But you're discussing what's real and not real. So I wanted to ask Wally a question, yeah? This is a question I've been asking myself as well. Are the beings in the psychedelics in the real realm? Do you feel like they're in the real realm?
To maintain the experience, yes, because everything that has a purpose requires maintenance. You see, everything,
Say that
everything. If
again?
you think you're doing things, if you think anything is significant, then that significance requires maintenance to exist here. So everything requires maintenance here. It's not you that is doing it. It happens. So but if in order for, yeah, you have to do that. You have to reinforce the belief that it's real. And what happens is that you forget about this world here.
Yeah. I was just asking because like everyone says that this realm ain't real. Aspects of it is not permanent, I understand, but it's like is it any less real than the psychedelic realms? So when we
No,
go into
no,
the
no, no,
psychedelics,
no.
yeah,
No, no, no. What's real is what knows that. You get it? That's the only reality.
say that
What
again.
knows what you think you're talking about.
he's saying what's real is what knows what you're talking about.
That's what's real.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
What's real, the only reality there is the reality that something here knows something.
Yeah,
That's the only reality there is. Anything from that, you cannot see anything beyond this. There's nothing beyond this. There's nothing other than this. If you could show me something other than this, it's never going to happen.
Okay, look, Yuel explained it in the cold way. He said what humans call reality is a correlation of relativity. Like to Mario, the world he is and is real to him, but you playing Mario is just like a game or simulation illusion.
No, the Mario game, Mario doesn't know that he's Mario. You know that.
yeah. He's not conscious of being Mario.
No,
Yeah.
no, no,
He
you know that.
he
You
has
know
no
that. And
awareness
then
of
what
it.
knows that is reality.
Mm. But that's the
Yeah,
thing,
because
right?
reality.
You are Mario as you're playing as Mario, right?
Exactly. You are Mario. You
Yeah,
become the character, and that's
Yeah.
not even you. That's the body playing a
Basically.
video game. That's the
Yeah.
body playing a video game.
It's
That's
the
the
same
body playing a
thing.
video game.
the
That's the
Mario
body playing a
game
video game.
Yeah, I know, me too.
is like a digital book. It's the same story over and over again. When you're
Yeah,
playing
that's it.
Mario, he doesn't make his own decision. There's nothing he does what is his own decision. Like, and I know in this realm we're influenced by things, obviously, to even be able to communicate with each other right now is because we got influence with a language or influenced with a certain of a way of communicating. But with Mario, he doesn't have any consciousness. He doesn't make any decisions. Like, you know, like even like AI, like, you know, like the AIs with the brain, what could think for themselves, they're more closer to that than Mario. Because Mario doesn't make any decisions. None. If
Yeah,
you leave the controller, he's just gonna stand there all day.
yeah.
You get what I'm
Ain't that
saying?
something though, huh?
Exactly. So the body is the
Yeah,
one that generates Mario's energy in the game. The body. And then what
yeah.
knows that is reality.
Yeah.
But that's what I
There
was
is
asking
nothing
in your
beyond
comments,
reality.
because
Reality is it.
this is, yeah,
This
that's
is
what I was
real.
that's what in the
You're not.
comments, yeah, and I wanted both of your opinions, like, fully on, like, I've noticed that every single um nation or civilization what takes psychedelics always gets to a height, and then they always fall. Yeah. And why do you feel like that is? If, like, the information of the psychedelics, because look, it, like, these different civilizations get to the point where they're able to take different blueprints out of the psychedelics and pull it into this world of building architecture, culture, all of these type of things. But why do you feel like, even though the psychedelic entities, and when you go take the psychedelics, you're in a higher form of mind, you could see your future, you could see your
You know what the
past.
psychedelic
But
is? The psychedelic is a stargate.
yeah,
It's a freaking stargate.
yeah.
That's what gets us out of here. That's what gets us out of the body, and then we go like somewhere else. Then we gotta look for other bodies because we can never see ourselves. You know.
What do you
We
mean? We
dynamic.
create other bodies.
Yeah, but we are
Yeah.
invisible. We're dynamically invisible. Can you see yourself creating yourself? Are you
Nah.
kidding me?
All I can see
Okay,
myself
so
create other aspects of me.
no, what you see is the body doing that, not
Yeah,
you.
okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right on that
You
part.
see
No,
the
but
body doing that. Then what
they
sees
say,
that? Look for yourself. When you get there, now start looking for you. You're not gonna find yourself. All you're gonna see is the body doing things in here.
Somebody said, "What's a Stargate?"
yes,
Stargate is when you take psychedelics, when you take a 3.5 grams of shroom and that shit hits, and all of a sudden you're somewhere else and here at the same time. Then you're like there more. Till you come back here. It's a Stargate.
And Alan, you just got to jump in when we talking. Like, when it kind of get quiet, you just got to jump in.
but
That's what it
what
is,
do
man.
you feel like?
That's what the things are,
What do you
The
feel like
Stargate
to what I said
activates
too?
Wait,
when the
which
body
part?
touches
Why do you
inside.
why do you feel like every civilization what takes psychedelics, yeah, gets to a height, and then it gets forgotten?
I don't.
Like,
I don't think it gets forgotten. I think it just play out in reality in different ways. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
because
whatever that is forgotten is on storage in the brain of the unit.
Yeah.
It's
So
in it's
yeah,
in, sto- it's in
it's
storage. It's in storage. It needs retrieval. It needs to be retrieved. That's
yeah.
it. When you retrieve it, it's not even you. The body does that, man.
So
Get out of
it's
here.
like this, yeah. It's like this. You see, like, when you see, like, a lot of these ancient, because I was watching something with Kalindi the other day, and
Yeah,
he was
we're
showing
freaking
how, like, a
crazy.
lot of the
You
ancient
know what we are here? We're
civilization
crazy.
was built off psychedelics.
That's what
Yeah.
we are.
But so it becomes a part of the society where that thing is benefiting fitting the society. And then it gets to a point where people just stop dealing with it. And then that thing becomes demonized.
Huh?
yeah,
Do you get what I'm
because
saying?
yeah, because different beliefs, different times change. That's just
Yeah,
what happens. Like that's a part of it. You know,
That's
it
just
go
flux.
things start, then
Every
then they it seemed like they end, but they don't, and then they
everything is
start
in
back up.
flux, bro. Everything is in
It's the
flux,
yeah,
pendulum
bro.
swing.
Yeah,
Everything is fluxing.
yeah. Because the last time
yeah. All right,
I
P.
took the
Calamity.
mushrooms, yeah, I took one called PN jelly. It's
We're freaking
INGILI.
aliens pretending to be fucking people here.
I
Period.
took that one, and it's like the actual mushroom entities, what was actual mushroom entities, what looked like mushrooms, and they had clothes and that, but they looked like mushrooms. They were interviewing me based on what it's like to be a human. And
Whoa.
then like that was like a
Whoa.
profound thing when I was like, they don't understand what it's like to live from our perspective. They could only see us in an energetic form. So they look at our energy and be like, nah, there's something wrong there. Let me help you with that. But on a day-to-day living life here, they don't understand it. There's a
But
lot of aspects they don't understand
but
because
think about this though, Dave. Ain't that
yeah,
reality itself? Ain't that people
yeah,
itself? It's
yeah.
like,
And then that's what I was saying. No, but yeah, that's my
it's like
point because people go in this thing because I'm just trying to tell people not how to get stuck in a loop. People go in this thing, yeah, and they take it, and yeah, they get information and these type of things, but they feel like that's the be all or end all. It's like 20% of the mushrooms and 80% of what you do after it as well, because it's like there's a lot of aspects to your life where you have to live it out. Nothing could
yes.
tell you how to live it out.
Hey,
Something could just highlight something to you, and that's it. Do you
hey,
get what I'm
hey.
saying?
Hey, that's so
You get
true
what I'm saying?
because it was certain things, you know, on certain dives where I asked the mushrooms and they like, what do you mean? Like, we not human? You gotta do that yourself. I can't help you with that.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not human.
Yeah.
That's a
yo,
human thing.
the shrooms will tell you that for real, man.
Yeah, that's a human thing. What the hell you bringing
Oh
it to me
man.
for?
Hey, Drew.
Yeah.
It's the same with the gods. Oh yeah, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead, Alan. Was you saying
You hear
something,
me?
Alan? Yeah, we hear you.
Oh man, I just turned my mic on. I wasn't sure if I was even on here. That's
Oh
hilarious.
yeah.
I signed into. Okay, beautiful. Uh,
Welcome.
Yeah,
thank you,
welcome, welcome.
thank you. Let's see. What were we
Yeah, it's
talking? What were you talking
down to
about?
you as an individual.
We're
It's
saying
not,
what
yeah.
Dave said, like, you know, certain things you got to live out as a human. You're not going to get answers from the mushrooms because, like, the mushroom entities was, like, kind of weirded out by him being a human. Like, wait, something this is an anomaly or something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I like to joke. It's like eating mushrooms. I like to joke. It's like you get you get to see the horrible, horrible truth.
Yeah,
But but I joke. It's not actually horrible. It's just like, oh
No,
man, look at my life. I'm like,
hating.
I need to make some changes.
yeah. It,
It's
That
hilarious,
type of
right?
truth. That type of truth. You know.
No, do you know why I was asking as well? Yeah, why if he felt if Wally felt like inside the mushroom realm when you go to them different states, so say like you see a deity and it's because I've seen like certain entities on multiple occasions and it's always the same energy. So even within that realm, if it's the astral realm, the spirit realm, whatever, they all have different departments and different areas they govern within that realm. But we just
yes.
say, yeah, it's a different frequency. You get what I'm saying? So like, like, if that is the real realm, that means that this whole thing of everything
Hold
us
on, I got you,
living
Devin.
separate but together at the same time runs throughout everything, because that means that, say like you go to a Tahuti realm, or you go to like that type of realm, that means that all the realms are separate as well. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They're also separate.
yeah. It's like
Like,
You speak that
like
way.
it's
They
like
speak
each
that way.
one, each like when I seen I keep on forgetting the elephant head god, like the place
oh,
where,
Ganesha.
yeah, when I seen Ganesh,
Ganesha.
the place where Ganesh existed was like some shit I've never seen before. It was like just dummy beautiful. But then the place when I seen where Anubis reside, it was like dark, like clouds, a moon with the crescent star, it was like each place
Yeah,
was like a
Misty
different
Katie. Yeah.
existence happening.
yeah. Because
Like,
it's like, do these deities and that, or these entities, are they trying to, in their, when they're in their realm, are they like, oh, I need to try and get to the next realm like we do? Is it just a
They're all
thing where
you.
everything's trying to get to the next realm?
now they're all, I think, like she said, I think they're all aspects of the you.
Yeah, they
Yep.
are. But that's what I realized when I first started to study Egyptology, like years ago. And I
You in
realized that
transition.
like all of the different deities, they, because they all represent like a different color, a different element, a
Yeah.
different energy, and all of them put together make up the one God.
Yes.
You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So a lot of people, like, that's something was misconstrued in like in Egypt, that like they worship the individual gods. There was priesthoods, and based on the different energies, but
Yeah.
everything
And they
they
all
saw it
like
is,
turned into each other. They all like
yeah,
transmuted into each other. Yeah. Totally.
yeah. But it
Yeah.
was the one, everything came under the one bracket.
Yeah, the black
You got
goo.
what I
You
mean?
ever see the black goo when you be diving
Yeah,
in and it be transforming,
yeah,
turning into all types of stuff, and you just like, wait, hold on. It looked like darkness,
Nothing
but it's a goo.
becoming something.
Yeah, turning
yeah.
into everything. It can transform into
Yeah.
whatever.
That's the
That's
dark
what the
goo.
abyss is filled with. That's
Yeah, I
all that's
call
in
it
there.
we call it the primordial ooze.
That's the dark goo goo.
Yeah, it's like, to me, I think it's like the mind, because the mind, like,
Yeah, the mind. What you're looking at right now. That's the
yeah,
mind.
like the
Whatever you're
mind.
looking at, whatever you're looking at right now, that's the mind.
Like, it's
Not
kind of
yours.
trippy because like how I'm looking at the computer screen, but let's say I went and got somebody from ancient Egypt and I put them in front of this, they wouldn't see it as that. They'll see it as something different.
They will see it as what it is.
Yeah,
Actually,
In their own
Probably,
way.
as what
Yeah.
it is, because you gotta understand that that person doesn't have the technology that you have here now. You see,
yeah,
you have to see it like that. So he sees it as it is. You see it as it is also, from 2 point of views. You see,
yeah.
It would be
Remember?
magic.
like
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
remember when they went to like the Amazon people or something with photos, and they first showed them photos and they was like kind of scared. Hey, don't take my picture. Don't do that because you trapping me inside the photo type shit.
oh man, that was awesome, bro. That was awesome.
But somebody had a question.
Imagine that. We're trapped inside a picture here. Now, who took the picture?
Have you guys
Who
heard of the
took the
gift
picture,
cults?
man? Who
Like
the hell
where
took the
they
picture?
like people would show
Yeah,
up.
because the pictures, they always shoot in the picture because every time you blink, it's like a snapshot.
Yeah, it's a snapshot. But
Every time
okay,
you
this
blink.
is a good one. Wally, somebody in the chat said, "What is your take on how money really works?"
Well, money is what generates the engineering of the gadgetry here. What the body interacts with. So money is important. This is a monetary system. Money is actually God in the story at mechanical levels. You see, the mechanics is what the
Yeah.
body is going to do. Because the body when it's not moving, it's also mechanic. It's mechanically possible. Then when it moves, it's not kinetically happening, and then, that's what it is. So money is needed for that. Money, and then it's funny because money Doesn't have to be solid in the story. Money could be digitized, you know?
I
Money is
heard
the analog, and the digital money, the one that you have, in the bank, in your phone or whatever, that digital money, that it's money. It's accessibility to gadgetry. Yeah, that's what money is. You get it. You
Even
get a
notice,
car.
like,
You get
creates
you get a house. You get
layer of
toys to play
separation.
around, television, blah blah blah.
Toys and stuff. What did you say, Alan?
Oh,
oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, you go first, Zafir.
oh, I think it
Hey,
creates a layer of
hey,
abstraction, like separation, that can be somewhat problematic for our
hey,
brains to. We haven't quite figured out how to
hey.
uh wire things in a way that it doesn't like make us greedy. They did this experiment with monkeys where they actually like had M&Ms or grapes or something like that, and they were all able to share. Everybody had different bowls with different numbers and nobody cared. They all just shared. And then whenever they started like replacing the grapes or M&Ms or whatever with numbers, with like pieces of paper with numbers on them, then they all started like looking like who's got more, who's going to get more. And then they were very greedy after that, and they were like fighting with each other. So I think that's pretty telling about the effect that money has on us.
Interesting.
Very.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, you ever notice, playing video games back in the day, we putting in like the unlimited money cheat code, and it just kind of, it seems like something that I wanted, and then once I had it, it kind of ruined the game.
GTA, I used to hate
Yeah.
that. It's like now you got
Yeah.
access to everything that you want to buy, and then you, after a while, it's like, I'm gonna just start from the beginning and just run through this thing because it
Does,
doesn't make sense.
does anyone in here, yeah, study numerology or astrology,
I
or
do a little
have
bit.
studied? Yeah, because
I'm a
what
tarot reader actually, but
oh yeah, that goes into the same thing because it's like the
yeah,
planets. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I
Because
use the thought deck.
Hey,
The thought deck has all the astrological alignments and everything on the cards. Each card
oh
has a
yeah,
different association. Yeah.
oh, oh yeah. Because why I was asking, because I was saying this on here before. Yeah, I feel like like with astrology and numerology, I feel like like when it it's like a blueprint of your energy and how you're gonna move and how you're gonna act in this reality. And
Well, it's where you
like,
start from.
yeah, it's where you start from, but it's the energies you're influenced by from where you start from. Do you get what
Yes.
I'm saying?
Yeah, and you can
So
overcome that. Like if you know it, then you can direct your own energy in different ways. It gives you a little bit
yeah,
of autonomous
but
and
there's
like
sorry,
authorship, authority. That's it.
yeah,
That's the word. Authority.
yeah, it does, but certain things are fixed as well, where it's like
Yeah, I'm
you
triple
have
fixed.
yeah, you'll have like a certain reaction every time. But why I was asking it, because it's like to look at the astrology and numerology and that, it's like the blueprint of, like when they say that someone's in the matrix, someone's living in the matrix, yeah.
Yeah.
The actual astrology shows you that if like when you take psychedelics, it changes the direction of your life. You make different type of choices. You make choices out of the norm. So it's kind of like the matrix when you take the pill. You go into a different type of form of mind. But like with the astrology, yeah, it's like it shows you that if you don't want to live your life and make your own choices, there's already something wrote out for you. And it's like the blueprint of the psychology, what we come down as. And I feel like it's something what's really underlooked because a lot of people see it as like something to predict things, but it's more based on how you react in your psychology in
Yeah,
this
if you
realm.
turn it inward, that's how you understand it really. If you're getting a chart done by someone, you're ultimately seeking to understand yourself, right?
Mhm.
You're getting some
Yeah,
insight supposedly from outside of yourself, but it's all inside of you too. So if you look at
yeah,
it from the inward facing uh, angle, then you're probably going to be better off than looking outside for validation. Although you can do that with enough accumulation too, but it's probably
yeah.
good to do both.
UL said
In
it's a blueprint of potentials, not a blueprint of your fractal pattern of life. It's taking
yeah,
No,
cycles that are larger than your timeline and correlating them and triangulating them to the cultural perception seen over time.
yeah, it's like you're navigating a scaffolding and you're building upon it.
yeah, he's saying it as well, but it's like also it's like this, yeah. You know, like these deities we see, yeah, they
Hmm.
govern different energy. So each different star sign or different star sign is connected with a planet. Yeah. The different planets have different psychologies to it. Yeah. I feel like when you learn the astrology and numerology, it gives you a wider spectrum of even realms, deities, and psychologies. That's why I mentioned it because it's something was really underlooked. Each deity is connected to a planet. Yeah,
Hmm.
that
Yep.
planet that deity is connected to governs the energy. That planet governs the same energy. So once you start to say, like, if you saw like a certain deity and the deity is connected to a planet, then by studying that planet, you're understanding more of the psychology of that realm or of that entity. That's
Yeah, it's
something
like
that I've
scalable.
realized.
It's a scalable pattern like a fractal. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just something what I feel like is really underlooked. What could help a lot of people just understand different types of psychology and different patterns we do because we are influenced, you know, like like true, like you were saying, because I had a similar thing, like where you saw that all the different parts of the body, yeah,
Yeah.
came together as different entities to work together. Yeah. But say like out of all of them different entities, what were like different body parts, like the organs, the mind, the heart, yeah. Um, say like out of all of these different energies you saw in that trip, yeah. Say like everyone has that same story, but there's different things what rule and what there's different entities will influence you more than other entities or different energies. Do you
Yeah.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Though,
That's
I think that's what's basically happening.
yeah,
But
yeah, that's what's happening.
to the one, it's all the same. It's no different. None of it is different to the one actual thing. It's all the
Yeah,
same.
Reality. That's what you mean.
Yeah.
yeah, it's all the same.
And it's
When I
like,
woke
The,
up today,
the
yeah,
one actual thing
I,
is reality. Everything else from there, just a replica.
Oh, and if you think
yeah,
about it, your like body is filled. I mean, a lot of your body has like different organisms, bacterias and things that live in your gut and like other things that make you up. There's like you have eyelash mites and things that are living on your face that you're totally not aware of what their life is like. But
yeah,
that's kind of how I imagine that like the consciousness that is the superior, like above the only one consciousness that there is,
it's
singular.
yeah,
uh it probably is sort of the same thing. It's
you
not really that
you know
aware
you know what
of
it reminds
all of
me
us.
of, Zafir? It reminds me of the planet in the solar system.
Yeah.
Just like the
Well, I'm a
planet.
Leo, so
The
I don't have
planet
a
is
planet.
holding
I have a
planet
star.
Earth. Planet Earth is holding all these different species of everything, and then us ourselves is doing the same thing in like two different ways, not just the physical, but then also the non-physical. We're holding all these different things, and they're living within this body that we have.
Yo, hey, true,
Yeah.
What's up, Eric B?
true. Hey, you
Oh,
remember I
dude,
was
dude.
telling you about the dreams and stuff? Because I heard you guys talking about the dreams and stuff. I don't really think they're dreams; they're the existence because, because when like I was saying the other time, once I got up out of that actual existence, I can still vibrate to it, and then I come back to this existence. I can vibrate to this existence. You guys call it the
Layers
layers.
on layers,
So
yeah.
yeah. So that existence, like we call dreams, they're not really dreams. It's like they're existence within inside yourself.
Yeah.
So because when I actually got up, I was still vibrating, and I was saying that other entity was still looking at me while I'm here in this existence. Because I tell him, are you looking at me right now? I even said he shook my head. So yeah, it's just only us in that other existence.
I think that's
And this
that like I always say that's the trippy part, Eric B. Because like when you think of your dream, right, and like how your dream is happening, everything that is happening within your dream, you made up.
uh,
It's you.
yeah,
It don't matter with the
yeah,
wind blowing, the grass, the cars. It's
It's
all
not.
you.
It's
Every
not.
aspect of it.
It's not you. It's
yeah. And
reality.
hey, that
Yeah,
is
I know,
true
but I'm
because
saying like you
even with
That's
making
the
it.
And
illusion.
the same
That's
with
the
this
illusion.
experience, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like if,
That's
but
what it is, and that's how it is. It's nothing
it's
else.
well,
like
After
that's
kind
that's
of
that,
that's
weird.
after
that's
that, after
okay.
that,
But
something sees those
what happened?
stories, both of them, and that's what happens. That's
That's what
reality
makes
right
it.
there.
But that's what makes it weird because like in the dream,
Reality is that you are nowhere to be freaking found the story, but you want to be. You know. So reality is that wantness, that wanting to be, seeking, seeking.
but even
You're a, you're a seeking a machine.
hey, look, it's
You're
weird,
machine
right?
seeking. You're machine
Wally,
seeking.
Wally, the weird part of it is like I try to say, okay, look at the psychedelic experience like you look at the dream.
Man, you be having so crazy trips, man. I've been seeing
We,
you. I envy you. I hate you. In the
hey,
story,
when you
I hate you.
when you
I
look,
fucking hate you.
dang,
You could get you could get the DMT, and I gotta
You
come
guys
here
should come and
and
join me
get
in
the
my dream
exam.
sometime.
And like I have a cough problem. Everybody in the store looking at me. How's your throat today, sir? It's fantastic.
no, but
They're
Dave,
my drug dealers. I got drug dealers inside pharmacies, man.
hey Dave, that's what I was trying to tell you. Start looking at your psychedelic experiences like you look at your dreams, like it's all you.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
even you. It's just reality.
Yeah, it's reality, but I'm saying once
You is the only fakeness there is.
once you flip the thing on, the switch on to looking at your psychic, like how Thought said in the Emerald Tablets, he said when you see this, the different bardos you go through, look, don't get scared. Just know that it's you. It's not nothing outside of you. This is you. So when you start looking at all
Yeah.
the different experiences that you're having within the psychedelics as you will become the things.
The
Yeah.
Bardo is the
Because
Stargate, man. The Stargate is
that's
the
what I
freaking
was
Bardo,
saying.
man. Because the Bardo
Yeah.
is the one that jumps you from one place to another. The Bardo is that quantum leaping thing. I think you're in quantum leap when you're in the Bardo, bro.
To the
It's like the
bridge.
movie Doctor Strange, man. It's like that.
Okay, look.
You know, that's who we are here. That's who we are here.
Yeah.
We're here. We're here at Doctor Strange levels.
Wally,
We Doctor.
UL said, here's a question. How does your dream correlate a scenario to link up in time with what's happening in what you call your waking world? What's up,
Oh, it's
man?
crazy. It's crazy because it's another story, and then that's
Stories.
also real. it's another story, and then it's waiting to be real or not. You see, reality waits for you here. That's what reality does. You want to make me real? And he was like, yo, make me real, man. Yo, you want me? He said, reality is like a cop, like a freaking addict. Reality is addicted to you here. Reality is addicted to you. You're like reality's drug here. That's what you are. So reality gets a fix.
Yeah, that's Wally. That's
reality
Wally.
gets a fix. Right? Reality gets a fix from you. Your reality's fixed.
Yeah, but that reality thing gets a nice kick
So you're
out of
like a
everything
drug.
that you do, though.
You're a drug to reality. Reality is consuming you.
Yeah.
Can I share
That's what
something
even
with you
It's
guys?
the body. You know, you want to
Wait,
put yourself there. So okay. So
wait,
you
Alan was
go.
Alan was gonna say something next real
Okay.
fast. I don't want him to lose it.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, this one time, sitting with a bunch of mushrooms, I just got this like profound sense that we chose these lives like very deliberately and on purpose. I was curious, and I don't definitely believe that, but it felt very.
I've seen
true.
that. I've seen that.
This is death talking to itself.
You guys had any
Death talks to
opinions about
itself.
that or a sense of that one way or another?
I see
I've seen that.
so many times.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Dave.
So then I started thinking, what about like people in like terrible situations? Like those people are some badass individuals. They signed up for this shit.
Yeah, because it's like that's what I wanted to say. Even when True said that said to me about becoming part of the dream. No, part of the psychedelic is this is you, yeah, because that's what I was doing. Because I was explaining to you, True, before. I used to do that all the time. Like I used to just go in there. Yeah, I still do it now.
Yeah.
But I used to go in there and just allow myself to become a part of whatever's going on. Even if it's good or if it's kind of scary, I'll still do it.
Yeah.
But it's not until
we're the
like I had
DMT
to eat
itself, bro.
the mushrooms and I saw I kept on going up to higher and higher levels where I started to see the deities living their lives and things like that. But I saw myself being born into this realm. I saw myself flying in the sky, and there was all of these different bubbles, yeah, and they were like, when you see oil spilt in a puddle, yeah, it was like that. It was like all the different colors were mixed in all of these bubbles, what were over all these different houses. And I was flying in the sky and I was looking at the bubbles, and I saw like this bright bubble. And then when I went into the bubble, I saw my mum and my dad sitting on the bed. At the moment, yeah, I was coming into this, like I was created.
Yeah.
I saw myself going into my mum's body.
Hey,
you got what I'm saying?
For this job, but we didn't read the small print.
Yeah,
that's what we did. We didn't read the small
print. And then you see yourself coming in, and you like, wait, hold on. Yeah. But think about it though. You know what? When I seen that, I ain't gonna lie. Want me to tell you what I thought it was, Dave? I thought it was me coming out my daddy's sperm going through the tunnels to reach the egg.
Wow.
You went on. You got the second chapter of my trip. You got chapter 2.
I said, yeah. I said, hold on. I said, man, you ain't supposed to see nothing like this.
Yeah, it's right with it.
But hold on, Dave. Going back to what Alan was talking about, how he was saying it was like, you came here on purpose, bro. Like I was in the place one time.
We did.
Yeah, where I seen myself come here on purpose. And I seen millions of people coming here. I'm talking about grown people, like some of them kids, like some people holding hands, and like all of them was on their way here.
Yeah.
but I could see their silhouettes. And it was like, you see the silhouettes, you can tell the women from the men, and it was like, but everybody was on their way to this place.
Which
Yeah.
gives me like it gives me
Because
so much respect for people that are in like really terrible, intense, difficult situations. You know, if we
yeah.
signed up for this, it's like, wow, that's quite a thing to sign up for.
Yeah,
And
but
That's
not to say that we shouldn't help them or anything.
yeah, but
But
okay, think
that.
about this though, right? This is one thing that it made me look at too, right? Like, do you have kids?
no,
Okay, like, but a child,
Yeah.
right?
I do.
You do, Dave. Have you ever took something that from your child that they really wanted, and then you watch them like have a fit and really feel
Yeah.
disgusted and angry because you took that thing from them?
hmm hmm
It's
yeah,
like it's no different. It's no different than us getting a job snatched from us,
right.
Yeah.
or kids, because
The ch
kids is basically they homeless. They don't pay no damn
That
bills.
was in the small print.
But the kid and with us too, it's like it's almost like part of their identity. Their sense of self was attached to that toy, or
Yeah,
our sense of self was attached to the job. And when
yeah,
it's taken from us, it's like a little death of
yeah,
self.
yeah, yeah, and it's crazy. Like, once you start seeing that, dang, bro, this shit is just weird. Because I like,
Right?
now I see every aspect of me. I see the young me still existing within me. I see the teenage me to the I see every aspect of me that
Yeah.
existed
They're
within
all there.
myself going on right now.
They're all there. That's infinity.
Yeah, infinity itself, basically.
Yeah, that's the self. That's
Oh, that's
the
beautiful.
infinity of self. The self is infinite here, but it's not you, man. It's not you.
It's
A time
Self
Because
is
that's
something
centipede
else.
version of you that you are.
yeah, it's the thing
Say
that,
that again.
yeah, say it again,
Everything's
Zafir.
everything self. Everything is self in here. Even
It's
you.
like the time centipede version of you that you're sensing.
It's a
It's
word.
like it grows and grows and grows
Yeah,
forever.
forever.
It's a self
because
full
when he was
program.
talk.
It's very
Sorry.
self-full.
Because when he was talking about like people choose like hard lives as well, that's what um that's what I was explaining as well about when I saw like the
That's
deities living their
reality,
lives
man.
and
Discord
things
is
like that.
reality.
Is that what I got shown as
That's what
well?
it is.
Is
We're
that
discording
that that
reality.
with
Exactly.
with like some of the trips I've been getting, it's been showing me how everything is one, but everything is also separated. And I'm starting to learn
Yeah,
that there's many ultimate truths. There's not one ultimate truth. There's levels to truths, but we're equally as separated as we are together. And that's
And
what I got
everything is
shown when I
valid.
was saying to you when I took the had the ego death with the mushroom. They were showing me that everything there's many angles to truth. So it's like where you got like the 72 angels, like each what represents angles, and all the different angles are ultimate truths what govern this reality and every reality as well. But there's ultimate truths. There's not one ultimate truth. There's many
yeah,
ultimate truths. Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. I get that.
And that's what I'm
You,
starting. You're saying about becoming a part of it. Yeah, we're a part of it, but it's also like a technology as well, where we could go and understand things because I'm gonna go in later on, and my whole uh, thing I want to know is why that question I asked you lot earlier. Like what makes it always hit the to the heights of a civilization? And I understand, yeah, new new things change and there's new people and things like this. But when you take the psychedelics, it's the energy it is. Do you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if you got some mushrooms from Cambodia, it's going to be the same energy as ancient times, since 20,000 years ago, 50,000 years. It's going to be the same energy or a
Yeah.
similar energy to it. So why does it always fall when everyone gets this same energy and the access to this same thing? Do
It's
you get what
probably
I'm
Maybe it's
saying?
just
it's the
resting.
same.
Maybe it's resting.
It's I don't know. Maybe it's the same reason like when they grow in the wild, how they just kind of dissolve and then they come back, and then they
Yeah,
dissolve and then they come
because
back.
they say even Egypt was in a rainforest when the civilization was living there. Like all of that was like a rainforest around the pyramids, and now it's a desert. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah, I was just
So it's
reading
like that
that
same
thing where they
thing.
was saying that the manna was like the mushroom, and like they were,
Mm,
doing different things with it, and that's why they were getting the hallucinations. And I was like, maybe,
But it's still in the
yeah,
rain. But it's still in the rainforest right now.
cause,
Not in this time, but it's still there. It's still there. It's still
cause,
in where it's still in the rainforest
cause,
now.
cause when you think about it, right, it's
Yeah,
kind
there's
of
water
trippy.
under the Sahara.
It's kind of trippy because it's not just the mushrooms. It's you got the ayahuasca, you got
yeah,
the soma, you got different other things outside of mushrooms that give you the same experience.
it's true.
Like when we talk about the near death experiences, or when somebody just that haven't did any drugs just have a spiritual awakening.
That's natural
Yeah,
psychedelic activity and near death
Yeah,
experience. That's when psychedelic activity happens naturally.
which is
Hey,
which is
true. You
wild.
remember I was talking
Yeah.
about that
You literally
one day.
die, then you come back. That's what it is.
Remember I was talking about that one day. I was like in the mountains, right? And I came back home, right? And then I went back uh, and just recall my day. And when I did that, I was still vibrating at the same time I was at that in the mountains at that same time, still feeling myself at that same time. So you were talking about that rainforest. Yeah, that rainforest is still going on right now.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, because I can vibrate back for, I mean, I can vibrate all the way back, and I'm still doing the same exact thing right now in that time.
Yeah, do
It
you ever?
within that space time, I'm still
Yeah,
doing the
still
same
feeling
exact.
it. Like, do you get that? Do you get that right there, Dave? To where like you be doing something just out of the ordinary or that's ordinary, and then it'll hit you to where you can see life and you can understand it to the point to where it just kind of it's a happiness that almost brings you to tears.
yeah, yeah,
Where you
yeah. It's true.
And you just like, whoa, like dang. Like you even
mm,
get it to
mm.
where you start to see, you can tell everything before it happens. And you just
Yeah,
kind of start calling it out. Oh, he
yeah.
about
That's
to do this, and he do
and
it.
that's yeah. That the body knows its future here. It's crazy.
It's scary.
Yeah, it's scary.
No,
it's
it's true.
it's it's scary because you going like how? Like I always ask myself how. Like how I know he gonna pull out his phone and he gonna make a phone call and he's gonna act like he's gonna cross the street right there, but then he go across the street this way. I'm calling it before he even do it, and it's happening,
Hey, does
Just
that
and then
have
it go
describing
anything to do
away.
with
reality, man. That's
hey, true?
reality right
Did
there.
that have anything to do with cause and effect?
Reality
I
describes
don't know.
itself as Booker knowing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that should be. I just
No,
I
know.
suppose like
That's
if we're all
reality
one,
describing
then it
itself
makes sense
as
that you could
Booker
call it.
knowing here.
Booker knowing, huh?
Exactly. So reality disguises itself as Booker knowing that Booker knows, Wally knows, the audience knows, and I mean,
You can see the
you know,
potentials where
that,
you've been, the potential
and
that.
what
Yeah,
looks at that, that's even
you
more
will.
real.
Yeah,
I
how you
know
will
you know,
say.
I know you know, I know.
We're like the
And
Smurfs.
just to clarify, I just want to
We're like the Smurfs, man.
like
We gotta get
I
on. We
signed
gotta
into
connect
my
to Gargle Bell.
You signed into what?
When I signed into
You gotta
Discord.
connect to
It's been a long
Gargamel.
time. And Alan Johnson, that was like a character from Peep Show that just cracked me up, and I guess I'd put that as my name here. I'm actually Ethan from YouTube. I
Oh,
was talking
okay.
about dreams in the chat.
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
to go in. I need to go in here and change that. So.
Oh, you can, but yeah, Wally, we is like the Smurfs. That's what I always feel like. Look, Wally,
Yeah, we're like the Smurfs.
I had
We're
a
like, you remember that the Smurfs are like little wizards. That's what the Smurfs are, like little blue wizards.
hey. It's
Yeah.
weird because one mushroom trip I had, Dave. That's what I seen. I seen that we was the Smurfs, and all our houses was like mushroom top houses.
Big message there,
All
right?
the
That's
all
a
the
big
houses was
message.
shaped like mushrooms, and I'm like going, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
I've
ultimate
seen
high,
mushroom
man.
cities
I'm
as
surprised
well.
that your house doesn't look like a DMT fucking lab.
But what UL was saying, he said you can see the potential where you've been, the potential that cancel out the potentials where you are will or where you are or where you will be, and start guiding yourself to any potential you perceive. That's what I be thinking that we trying to do, Dave. Like we trying to figure out the pattern of reality, the
That's
pattern of
very good.
life.
That's it right there. That's it. It's about pattern
We're pirates
recognition here.
on the seven seas.
Yes,
Pattern
yes,
recognition. Pattern
yes.
I
recognition.
want to ask everyone as well.
That's how you predict the
Does
future.
Yeah.
as everyone in here? Because I know True has obviously, but as everyone in here took like a high dose by themselves or had like an ego death situation when they're by themselves.
You not gonna answer that, Wally? Zafir?
What? What was
Yes,
Wally?
that? What you say?
I have.
I was in another zone, bro.
Wait, say
I
it
What did
was
one
he
more
say?
time
saying,
so he can get it. Because Zafir
I was
got it.
saying, I was asking everyone in here if they've took a high enough dose by themselves to have an ego death by themselves, where they're completely by themselves, and you have to ground yourself by yourself. There's no one there. Like
A
you have
pattern
the
running
whole
by
day
itself,
till you
right?
go bed by yourself. Say that
Yeah,
again.
I've had so many ego
that's
deaths.
how it's happening. It's a pattern running by itself. All you
Say
gotta
that
do is
again.
be open to that. Open to that possibility, then you start spotting it because it starts showing you what a pattern really is in here, which is habits.
It
It's
Yeah.
keeps
habits,
going back.
conditioning gets in. The conditional aspect of the unit, the program, the human being.
Yeah. Because I feel like when you do like an ego death level by yourself, yeah, it goes a lot deeper. It I can't explain. Like it goes deeper levels because there's no energies around to distract you. Like it's completely just you. Because a lot of times when I was just asking because I've had a few now at this point. I've had a few times where I've had that, and it's always completely different to when um
Take me a sip.
I'm by myself to where there's a sitter. There's all like always, or when I do it with
What?
someone, it's always completely different because certain times, do you know, like the other person's energy, where
Yes.
you're in the same vicinity as that person's energy, you might need to go to this to a certain realm, yeah, or a certain plane of existence. But you know, certain times when you take it, so a lot of times you want to make sure that that person's okay. Do you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? To a certain degree, so it
Yeah,
keeps you
definitely.
more grounded within this realm to make sure that everything's okay with the person as well. Do you get what I'm saying? So when you're by yourself, it's like you really let go of everything. Do you
Yes.
get
We
what
don't
I'm
do that
saying?
enough. feel that way about
Yes.
yourself, and get worried about yourself. Like, am I okay? Am I gonna be okay? I gotta make sure that I'm
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You have to be like, oh, I'm never coming back from this. That's what happens. You're like,
You feel like,
I'm
hey,
done.
hey,
I'm done.
that's the first thing you say is, okay, I did it. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm
Yeah.
stuck.
Yeah, and you start
I know I'm
bargaining with
stuck.
God. Like, let me come out of this. I promise I'll never do drugs again. Oops.
Mm-mm. I'm
It's
stuck. I done
bad.
did it now. It's like they
So
go,
I
how
guess it's
bad
like
it is when you
I
have
guess
to.
I live here now. I guess this is the way
yeah,
it is.
yeah. Man,
Yeah.
on 4 ACO, I think I was having heartburn one time because I had ate some hot food or something. And bro, I'm telling you, I died so many times that it was one time I just
Yeah.
said, I just gave up. I said, I ain't even gonna fight it. I said, okay, they gonna come in here, they gonna find me on the couch. I know I'm glad I got on clean drawers, but I'm gonna shit on myself. But I ain't gonna have to clean it up.
Yeah.
So hey,
Yeah, you almost start getting thoughts like that, you start thinking of the maddest things, like, oh, if they come in, like, I was thinking
Talking
to
about
myself,
go.
yo,
You're
if I
talking about
die
your
here now, yeah,
last
and
shit
people come and
standing.
find me, say that again?
what'd you say, Wally?
I said last
I
shit
heard it more.
standing. You gonna take a
Yeah,
dump, but you don't gotta clean it. That's the last
exactly,
shit standing.
exactly.
You,
Yeah.
That's the way
that's the message right there. You leave a message to everybody. Look, we shit here.
That's exactly what
No
I
sure.
said. Exactly. I'm, I know, because, when you go, you poop yourself. I said, oh, shit, at least I ain't going to have to clean it up.
Yeah.
Facts.
But I had to just give
Facts.
in. I just had to give in because it
But
just kept on killing me, bro. Like over and over. It's like I died 1,000 fucking times. And I kept
Yeah,
coming
man.
back a
But did you
different
know?
That's
person.
a yeah, that's
Did you
you know
identity.
notice that
That's
what's
it kept
mad as
going
identity
well,
down?
yeah?
upgrades, man. Your identities were getting upgraded there. That's what happened.
Ooh,
When you
that's
gave in,
smooth.
Yeah,
was
you
that
were
when it
leveling
ended?
up.
Yeah, an
Nah, it
identity
didn't.
upgrade.
I didn't
You go
end.
from you go from Booker to Booker point oh.
It didn't end. It kept going. It went to all kind of shit. That was a long
You
night
you
right there,
you probably went Booker high.
man. It was,
You were
You
but
hitting
got
hyper
high on
speed.
Booker.
but this is the crazy thing, Dave. Y'all know, like, for some reason, it'll get real ugly and scary, and then it'll just get beautiful.
Yeah, man, that
Yeah.
happens in all
Yeah.
psychedelic trips,
Yeah.
man. First you gotta
It's like
die
the
to
Guardians of the
become
Music.
alive.
Yeah,
It's
Always
true.
darkest before the dawn.
like I even understand what Wally said when he was saying about how life is the thing that's living everything out, because like I seen this worm.
Yeah. It's animation. Animation is what's happening here.
Oh,
Mechanical
dang, like,
activity.
why is YouTube tripping?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Animation, man.
yeah, Wally, I seen this giant worm, bro, that went all from left to right, like hella far, and like it was TVs on its stomach, and it was like tentacles that went up to each TV, like probably 3, 4, 5 tentacles went up to
God
each one,
damn.
and
You be
they
having
were
a lot of
sucking.
octopus.
Yeah, they
You
were
be having a lot
sucking.
of octopus. There's
It
a lot of
it wasn't
octopus
no octopus
significance.
though. It wasn't no octopus. You like it
No.
was
I've
it
seen
was
that.
it was literally sucking energy from the TVs, but on each TV it was a
Like
different
a fucking
person life
like the
going.
Matrix? Like the
Yeah.
Matrix?
It was a different person's life. I seen Michael Jackson, James Brown. I seen stars. I seen people that I know, and each TV was side by side with them playing on that TV, and they life going on, and everything they
Oh
was going
shit.
through. This entity was sucking the energy. It didn't matter
Like
whether it
Max.
was good, whether it was
You were like
bad. It didn't
you
matter.
were like Max Headroom. You were like Max Headroom,
You
bro.
know what?
Holy shit.
I think that I can expand on that a little bit, because Akash is always watching, Thoth always listens, but only both simultaneously if you're really interested. Otherwise, it watches other people and listens to you to see if there's resonance, if it syncs up sight unseen, then that means that's the right one. So if you can be fascinating all by yourself, then you can be magical.
Yeah, and look, Zafir, what it was showing me, what is that life is happening at one time. You know how we add
Yeah.
years, we add days, and all that.
It's like a
you only
it's
live
like a
once,
crystalline
but you die
form,
many
and you're
times here.
sliding between atoms, like the edges, the bevels of the gemstone.
It's
Sometimes you'll come to you can go different direction.
like okay, put it like this, like how we look
I've seen a
we look at
similar thing.
Michael Jackson as being dead, or we look at the ancients in Egypt as being dead, and it's like, no, their life is still going on. Everybody's life is side by
No, but
side. It's not separated.
but Michael
We are
Jackson is
them.
not dead. Michael Jackson is not dead. Michael Jackson is dead when you die. When you die, Michael Jackson is dead. So that's how you got to look at it.
That shit is crazy though.
Well, when you die is when Michael Jackson is dead. If you still know about Michael Jackson, you got to either forget Michael Jackson, and forgetting is dying.
Look, but Wally, this is the crazy part, right? Because
Only seen him dying.
I seen that on that experience, and then about a year later, I seen the face of the entity, and the entity was basically feeding off like our emotions or the things that we did in life.
And the entity is invisible. I know that. You can't look at it because it's everywhere at the same time.
My buddy, he's like
That's the
huge
entity.
goofball.
The entity is everything you're looking at right now.
Yeah, everything. What you say, Ethan?
Everything that you see right now is the entity.
Yeah, everything.
Everything, and that's live, and it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Well, what was you gonna say? Ethan was gonna say something.
The entity disappears every time you look behind yourself.
Yeah, yeah, that shit is trippy.
It's such a foreign thing to think that is you, though, right?
It is.
Yeah.
And wait, Ethan, what was you gonna say? Your friend? You said something about your friend.
Oh,
I don't want you to lose it.
Big goofball, and he was like, Ethan, if you ever smoke DMT, just remember the mantra: keep your tentacles out of my chakras.
Unless you have permission, yes.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna lie. Dave.
Yeah.
DMT is the one thing that seems like it's fucking outside of me.
It's a Stargate.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not, though.
That's what I was telling you with the pans. When like the ego death I had of the pans, I saw that everything, because before that, every time I took like a super high level, I'll go into like the realm of
You were the scope
like
itself.
everything's. So say that again.
No, my son is talking to me because he on the game.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, like I will always go to the realm of where everything's connected. But when I took the pans and I had the ego death, it showed me how everything's individual at the same time. Because if we all live forever, if our soul lives forever, it's a part of God, but it's also an individual, and it was showing me aspects of why we're individual as well. Do you get what I'm saying? And it was like, it felt like the same level as everything is connected. And then that's when I was saying, that's what I was explaining. There's loads. There's not one ultimate truth. There is many ultimate truths, because everything's connected.
Okay.
Because everything is connected. The air is touching the floor. The air is also touching the atmosphere, the ozone layer. The ozone layer is touching space. Everything is touching in some type of form.
Yeah, you get to that. Yeah, you get to that point to where you see there is no separate. Like I done been to where it's no separation. The
Yeah,
computer wasn't
Creepy, huh?
separate
yeah.
from
That's
me.
that's creepy. That's very
Yeah,
scary
it's
state.
like no,
That's
the
Hey,
computer wasn't separate from me. The walls, everything was like part of me. It was
well,
like weird as shit, bro.
yeah, yeah. That's very
well,
scary when you get there.
well, hey,
Woo!
Lou,
That's all the
yeah,
fear
see,
there is.
I've been saying the same. I've been saying the same thing for a while already, man. About how those clouds outside, I can feel the clouds. I vibrate to everything. I can feel all this stuff going on at once. Even the vibrations, the light, all this stuff I can feel is going on at once. Even when I touch the
But
wood, I can feel all that going on at once. With inside myself, though.
Yeah,
With with
yeah,
inside myself, especially with the
Have you
clouds,
tried to pop a hole
especially with
in
the
clouds?
storms, with the storms. Oh my God! Especially with the tornadoes,
it
man, I can feel that 100%. The
it's
earthquakes, all that stuff is going on within. I can feel all this stuff going on within. Even the planets outside, I can feel that too.
yeah.
The
You know
winds,
what
I
it
can
make me
feel
think
it
of?
all.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say this to Dave. Like what it make me think of is like your body. Like your body, you got your hands, you got your fingernails, you got your face, you got your eyeballs, you got your nose, you got your all these different things. You feel me? But they all doing their own thing. All of them. But they're
yeah,
still part of you. Part of the you that you say is you or whatever. They're still
Yeah,
part of the body.
yeah.
yeah. It's true. Because there's one fundamental rule within this realm is that everything needs some type of energy source. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that we need something outside of ourselves in this realm. It's a absolute
Let me
fact. Do you get what I'm
talk to
saying?
your
So
ego
when we come to this realm, yeah, we come here as our individual self, what is a part of everything, yeah. But when we
mechanic.
pass on, we this
Yeah, he
energy
left.
still lives on. We still go on as this energy. And then when we leave this earth is still gonna be here. Do you
Yeah.
understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So
We
we're
are.
coming to something what is outside of ourselves to understand ourselves as well. There are things I believe
Right.
there are things what is outside of ourselves. I don't believe that everything is a part of ourselves. I
Dave.
believe that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. That's why I use my baby mamas to duplicate myself 7 times.
You mean 7 times? You see rocks yourself. You see rocks yourself 7 times here.
7
They did that with
times.
you.
You're a Xerox machine.
Yeah, exactly.
Are
Exactly.
you guys?
You got
Are you when you
7
say
different
when you
realities
say
in here
outside of
that
yourself?
are directly connected to that body's programming here. Those are all
I mean,
you
when
in
you
the future.
Oh, when you say outside yourself, you mean like outside yourself. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
look.
yeah, because what's outside the body is an image.
Right
The only
now,
thing that
yeah.
exists outside the body
Every
is an image.
everyone in this chat everyone in this chat, yeah, if we all decided to be
And that's not even outside the
breatharians
body.
right
Huh.
now and not take no sustenance outside of ourselves, we will not be here.
oh,
We'll be
okay. When
done.
you say
Barely
outside,
need any
when
sustenance. But
when you
yeah,
say
like
outside of yourself, when you say outside of yourself, are you speaking of space time
I
or
don't know.
time space?
I don't know what to call.
No,
What
I'm
do you
just
talking
call
about
that?
in this realm, in this
What?
reality.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about in the
Reality.
multiverse. I'm talking about in this reality. Everything has to rely on something outside of itself.
But isn't this
This is
reality
fact.
what's inside
Yeah.
it's
of
all
you?
itself.
I mean, because
It
what's inside of
does.
you is, I
It
mean,
does.
but what's inside of
We
you
could
is all
connect to.
time and space. But what's inside of you is all time and
Sorry,
space,
come.
and that's all spinning and that's all spinning in circles. What's inside of you?
Like, have you ever?
Yep,
Say that again.
He said, within you is time and space.
yep.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
that's
but
good.
That's
right
spinning,
now,
That's what
yeah,
I'm listening to.
right
and
now,
that
we're all
in time and
using
But
the
space,
you're
app.
feeding
in
yourself.
time and yeah, in
We're
time and space
we're
is
all
spinning in
using
circles. That's the
Discord.
loop.
We're all
You're
using
inside a belief
Discord, what is
system.
outside of ourselves, to be able to communicate right now.
you look
We are consciousness and we're listening to ourselves.
Yeah, this
exactly.
is one way to do it.
Hey, you know what's
Yeah,
crazy, Eric B? because that's why I say DMT is like some like kind of next level. Because one time when I smoked in the backyard, I literally popped outside of my body, and I was looking at my body laying down, and I was looking at all the things that my body was holding on to, its beliefs, its ideas, and everything, and it just seemed like it was hoarding a lot of shit that it didn't need. But it was like
Nope.
my
It
like
didn't.
that's like one of the one times it seemed like I was separate from my body. I wasn't my
Desires.
body. My body
You were
was
holding. You were holding desires.
yeah, desires, everything. And my body was just holding on to it in order to create the desired reality that it wanted, the desires.
Yeah, yeah. Condition. You're
Yeah.
maintaining a condition.
And I was
Normal.
that like I'm looking at my body laying there and I'm going, what the fuck is wrong with this dude?
You know what you
Like,
had
why
to
he
do at
got
that
that?
time?
Why he
You know
holding
what
on
you
to
had
that?
to do? You know what you had to do at that very exact time when you saw yourself out of your body?
What?
Do you know what you had to do?
Hello.
What is that?
Hello, what
You
happened?
had
Everybody
to
was all
look for
real
yourself
body.
where you were.
Yeah.
It do that
You
sometimes.
didn't do that.
No,
That's when the scary shit gets
no,
you. When you
sometimes
start looking for yourself, but
No
you feel
one
your
know.
body down
Everyone
there. That's
has
when the
their own
scary thing gets
angle.
in here.
Yes.
Wally.
You see
Everyone
that?
has their own angle of their truth, and there are many true ultimate truths. There's not
Ultimate.
one truth.
He said
We need to come out of that mindset where we feel like there's only one ultimate truth.
it's
There's many
not. It's
ultimate
many
truths.
truths.
So that we can
But
know
he
it by
said
ourselves.
he said you need to look for yourself. Now, Wally, I did that, remember? And I said, look,
Okay, so what were you? But what were you? Tell me.
that's the thing. I couldn't find me.
Hey, you
Because
know, bro.
I could not
Oh,
find me.
shit.
Look,
That's reality,
Yeah.
right
look,
there.
I was in a place to where everything was made like that's the time I was scared as shit because this when I was
feel sorry
scared
about you
and I was
coming back
seeing
from this.
I was seeing the world. It was like twisted flesh, and it kept on popping in. And I'm like telling my girl, I'm like, babe, I don't want to close my eyes because every time I close my eyes, I'm in this place with twisted flesh, body parts everywhere. And then it got to the point to where I just clenched my fist and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna take it. And I closed my eyes real tight and I'm looking at the stuff, I'm looking at the flesh and shit everywhere, and I'm like, wait, hold on, bro. I said I was in it. Now I'm standing in this shit and I'm going, wait, hold on. I thought I was in my chair at the house. And I was like, hold on, if that's not me and that's not me, then who is me? And I split in three.
Yeah.
And I was able to see myself in the place, in my chair, and looking down on both places. And then I said, wait, hold on. If that's not me and that's not me, bro, I did it about 1,000,000 times. And I kept on splitting into more and more and more and more and more and more and more.
Okay,
That's
so what you're saying is that
Mhm.
me is
Know thyself.
everything.
Know
here,
thyself.
Kinda. Then you is everything too. There's a lot of everything.
Yeah, it was
There's
like
no
the
room,
weirdest thing.
You're getting to know
there's no
yourself
room
too,
for nothing.
right?
And that's when I had an ego death,
Because
Dave.
that's what happened.
That's when I had the
Yeah,
ego
that's what-
death, Dave. And like, because I
Yeah.
kept splitting, and time started to go backwards to where it would look like it was like some type of fucking dinosaur like creatures and shit walking around. And I'm like, still trying to go, wait, hold on, that's not me, that's not me. And then it just exploded and said boom, and I was just in pitch darkness. And I didn't know nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't
You
know
became
anything.
dynamically- You became
That's what
dynamically
happened when I
empty.
was even saying with that ego death I had when I was saying I was seeing the
Dynamic
different
emptiness.
realms. Like I was seeing
Yeah,
myself
emptiness.
in every realm. Like hair,
Dynamically.
seeing myself in the Hindu realm, seeing myself in the Egyptian realm, all at the same time, running at the same time.
Yeah.
And I was like, what one
You're
is me? Is that
legitimately
one
fake.
me? Like, is the one looking at them me? Or is all of them me? Or
Yeah.
like it gets confusing like that. Because like we only
It
know
does get
ourselves where the location we're at. If we was to all go like if say like if you live in like a hot environment and you used to go to
Legit
Alaska,
invisibility.
you wouldn't know how to survive because that's not your environment. Do you get what I'm saying?
but
You
you
don't
wouldn't
know.
everyone.
But
Oh man.
yeah, because
Hey, true.
you're gonna
You know
see
what?
everybody else existing, and you're gonna become them.
Yeah,
You're gonna do as they
yeah.
do.
Hey, you know what, True? This when you say
All you're
all
doing is
that was
mimicking it.
you, that's something else. Because when you say you know, that's your light is reflecting in all that. Your light.
Yeah.
And you're reflecting all that because you're nothing but light. And all that you see is reflecting from your light.
And that's why I said like the outside is nothing but a reflection of the mind.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why I have a disco ball helmet that's got two-way glass.
No, it's a reflection
And a
of
light
the
on
body.
Of the body, the mind, but it's a reflection. Look, like that was my last couple of experiences. Like even in since Joshua Tree, that it showed me that the world was just a reflection of my mind. That's been where I've been stuck at with the psychedelics right now, to where that's what I'm seeing.
So what that means
until
is
I get past that.
So you said the world is a reflection of the mind. So the mind is inside the head of the body in the story. So everything is inside. Everything that you think is out there is actually inside the body. Then you're there too.
Exactly. So, everything that you look at right now, your computer, everything is a reflection of the mind. It came from the mind.
Yeah.
The things that's inside of your house, it came straight from the mind.
So we're living inside a thought.
I wrote a song about this.
Basically.
Practically
inside a thought.
So this gotta be the mind here. So the mind has to be what you think you're looking at all the time in here.
All the time.
People are not. You can't tell this to people. They will never talk to you again.
Hey, that's the only thing you're looking at. Like, bro, I seen them in Joshua Tree when we took the mushrooms. I'm looking at the mountains. The mountains was a reflection of me. And I'm going. I'm trying to figure out how.
And then you're the mountain again.
It's like you're going how? Like, wait, hold on. This is a reflection. How's the mountains a reflection of me? Everybody, Master Creator, Rob, they was all just reflections of myself. And then even when they were talking, it was me talking. And like it was an entity standing to the back going like I'm going like, nah, this ain't possible. And it was like, nah, yeah, it is. You've been doing this for the longest. I don't know why, but this is what you do.
Hey, true now.
And I'm like,
it's the angle.
You get insulted by the universe.
Hey, Wally, check this out.
What the fuck,
hey, Wally,
man?
hey, true.
The universe trying to correct you. The universe is trying to correct you, bro.
I don't know.
Hey, true. Check this out, though. Okay, remember I was telling you guys. See, every time I look into people's eyes, I vibrate to it because that light in their eye. So actually, I'm vibrating to myself.
Yeah.
With everybody, because everybody got light in their eyes. That light is, what they call spirit. So when I'm looking into people's eyes, I'm vibrating with the light that's in their eyes. Now you just said something about that's not me. That's not me. See, that's exactly what I'm saying.
We hear you.
I only see because that's why I say that I only. It's like everything is basically light, and I vibrate to the light of all things. If you get what I'm saying.
No, I get what you're saying, Eric B. That's what I was saying a while back. Like now, when I talk to people, I don't talk to the person because the person on the outside is the illusion. I talk to that inner entity I think that is me. So it's like I'm just talking to myself.
No, it's the same energy that is inside the body that you think is you. It's on that other body. That's what it is. It's the same. When you get to that level, wow, that's tough, man. Coming back here is very tough.
But not only that,
we're dealing with a memory here. That's what we're dealing with here. A memory. Whatever you think you're doing right now, it's a memory.
Yeah, it's a memory. Like it's kind of weird because if you really think about it, you are always only talking to yourself because no matter who's talking to you or the way you're relaying it to yourself is in your own way.
The system self-communicates. That's what it's doing. It self-communicates.
The universe starts where you stand, like he just said. You know what I'm saying?
That's even scary. That's the scary part because if you go to the ocean, right, and you look at the sun, and the way it goes, it hits the ocean. Who is it pointing at? Who is that line pointing at? Right at you.
Right
And
at you.
then
Yeah.
Exactly.
everybody
Even the
else is
moon.
doing the same. Yeah, even the moon. Everybody else is
The
doing the
moon
same
follows.
thing. It's pointing right at them. But you think it's just point that line is coming straight to you though.
Yeah,
That's the dream.
it's true.
Of that reflection of the moon or the sun.
Yes.
Straight a beeline straight to Dave, straight to straight to Alan. I mean, it is coming straight to you, and you just like, oh my god, like, bro. See, like even this talking about this, it's like, yeah, this was a dream. I
Yeah.
shouldn't have started hitting this bottle because it's gonna turn into a dream.
Man, I can actually do actually do some things
We live
in the
inside a
sun.
lie.
I can actually do some stuff in the sun now. I mean, with inside myself, I can actually do stuff that I couldn't do before.
Like what?
Like running really fast. Even if I say it, I'm not running. I mean,
Seems
just
to
something
me
that energy within inside myself that's doing it. I don't really have to
Like
do.
the sun.
I can, and not only that, I can actually fly. I can get this body up off the ground. Haven't tried it yet, but I know I can do it.
Look,
I'm-
Eric B. UL said, "It seems to me consciousness is space and time."
Consciousness is lucidity.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like
Yeah,
the
it is
truest
space
thing
and
is
time. It is.
paradox. It's all
Because that's what
paradox.
I was explaining. There's space in between. Everything in this on this planet has space in between it. In this
but
whole
with
universe
inside
has
yourself,
space in it.
but well, with
No, but
inside
we're talking
yourself,
about this realm. This
yeah, but
realm,
with
we're all
inside
talking in.
yourself is all time and space. That's separated from space and time. Because okay, check this out. Okay, with inside yourself, everything is spinning in circles. Now, when you look up in the sky, it's that right there. Yeah, we look at that up in space is inside you in space and time, and that's spinning. That's what the loop is inside you. The loop is
It's
with inside yourself,
it's
and
kind
that's a spinning inside. That's why you spinning. That's time and space, and time and space is always moving in circles.
it's but it's kind
That's
of
what's
weird
yeah.
because
But not
when you
But we're
dive in, it's like time don't exist.
Oh,
Like it's
yeah,
not. It's
it
like as
doesn't.
if we
It
created
doesn't.
time in order here to keep, uh, to save the patterns of life.
no, the
Yeah,
reason time is in the
because
story
we
for
could all
recording
take.
purposes. Recording.
It's
Yeah,
kind
because we
of
could all
weird.
take psychedelics. Yeah, you could be feeling like you was in there for 10 years. I could feel like I was in there for 30 minutes.
You need
Someone
time
else
for
could feel
order.
like they're in there
To
for
order
two
things.
hours.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
that's
saying?
weird.
So the time is to the
Time is what
person.
orders here. Time organizes.
Yeah, that's a good way to say it too. That it organizes
Because
things.
Yeah,
That's just
time
like saying,
organizes.
okay, yeah.
Then you put that organized stuff in a space, and that's the space and time thing here.
Yeah, because it seemed like it's just happening, but to even put a time limit on it is like
It's it's flux.
another thing that
It's
we would
flux.
do.
It's flux.
yeah,
The
That's what
worst
we
thing that
just call
happened,
it.
flux.
That's the,
Everything is fluxing.
it's like everything has this like time limit. Like he was saying about the psychedelics, how they come and go
Yeah.
in different existences. They leave. It's like they leave and they come back. Cause I was talking to somebody today, Dave, and he was talking about this like the 70s, and he was like, if you lived in the 70s and you remember it, you wasn't there.
Yeah.
See,
yeah.
that's exactly what that's exactly what I'm talking about with that time and space. Because in time and space, you could go back with inside yourself, and you'll still be right there in that time and space.
Yeah.
You could go outside of that. Where there is no time, but within that time and space, and that's going around in a loop. because remember the shrooms told you that we are in a loop, but that loop is inside yourself,
Yeah,
and you
within
can get out
yourself.
of that.
There's a
And
loop in the universe and a loop within. Everything was within, it displays on the outside. The universe goes in cycles. That's why we're going into the age of Aquarius, because we go through different cycles in the universe, because it all spins in the same cycle over and over
Over
again.
and
That's
over.
why we have different seasons. It
Did you
reflects
But not
on the in and the outside.
did you see
You know
Eric B?
what?
Did you
You
see
know
the
what's outside the
people
body?
that can actually tell everything that ever happened within their life? Like you can give them you can go okay 1987 at 3 o'clock, and they can tell you what happened.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah,
Those are
yeah,
psychics.
I've seen that.
Psychic. I don't know. It's the one redhead
No,
lady that's an
The
actor that
psychic
can do it.
units.
eidetic,
This is psychic units.
eidetic
The
memory,
units are psychic.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's like they remember.
eidetic
It don't
memory.
matter. Yeah,
I,
anytime
I,
it
I
don't
never
matter
forget.
what day or what time, they know exactly what was going on at that time in their life.
There was a guy that
yeah,
said
but
that whatever you think you're looking at, he's looking back at the body. That's what's going on.
yeah, that the end time, that like the end
Remember,
beside you,
the
that
moon
space, that
and
time and
Loki.
space is
Yeah,
reflecting outward. It's reflecting outwards right here. Yeah, I can understand that. But that time and space is within us, and it's spinning in circles. But that's reflection outward within us.
yeah.
That's coming out in here.
It's a time and space. It's a thing that's going on. But I
Yeah.
gotta go, y'all. My little one
Put
want me
my
to
song
chill
in the
with him.
back chat so you guys could check it out,
All
because I
right,
think
man.
if you get it, you'll get it.
Yeah. All right. I'll check it out. All right, Wally.
It was great
Right,
chatting. I
All
thank
appreciate
right,
you having me
man.
on here.
All
Love you
thanks.
guys.
All right.
right, man. Peace out,
Yeah,
y'all.
Hope to chat again. Hope to chat again soon,
bye.
y'all.
Yeah. Anytime. The chat is for everybody.
Awesome.
So anytime we
Appreciate
live,
you
yeah,
doing this,
anytime
man.
I'm live, you can jump in, bro. Don't hesitate. All right, Dave.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Ethan.
And we can still hang
Sent
out
you the
too if you
message
guys
as
Yeah.
are
well.
not done yet.
Yeah, you can still
All
hang
right,
out.
cool.
Cool.
And all right, y'all, man. All right, UL, man. I want to read everything you was saying. UL, you need to come back in the chat. Stop playing. You got me trying to read all your messages, because you be insightful. You feel me? But I thank everybody for joining. Like I said, the Discord is open to anybody. And yeah, until next time, man. Peace out, y'all. Have a good weekend. I will too. I'll be back this weekend though.